Hello, everybody. How are we doing? So thank you for sharing this out, V. I appreciate you. And I'm going to turn off my YouTube. Thank you for sharing this out, V. Thank you all for being here. You know, I was the first one in the house. I'm going to say hi to everybody, and then I'm going to bring Sam up. So yeah, you know, I was always first in the house. Thank you, Dream on Wheels, and thank you for sharing this out. And Kenneth is here, and Amy is here, Anna's here. Thank you for being here. I want to say a quick thank you to Nomadic Van Man, because I got your stickers today. Thank you so much. And I'm going to bring Sam up. I'm so excited. We're both new to this, so we're both kind of nervous, but it's going to be fun. John just came in. Hi, John.
Hello. Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. I'm a little nervous.
I'm a little nervous too. You guys, the first one I interviewed, I don't know if you know her, but she's kind of famous in our circle. The first person I interviewed, it was kind of an accident. It was Box Van D.
Oh, okay.
And I did an interview on depression and suicide prevention. And that was back in April. Yeah, beginning of April.
Yeah.
And it was kind of, it wasn't really planned. It just sort of happened when I met her. We were talking about it and we did. So it was kind of an impromptu thing. And I was like, wow, my first interview is with Box Van D.
Yeah.
And it was really cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty new to the YouTube space and doing these live chats and interviews and everything. So yeah, hopefully I'll be okay.
So let me tell them about how I found you.
Okay.
And it was on Instagram. And I'm not sure, like, I was drawn to the word hope. I love the word hope. It's like one of my favorite words. And I guess you just came up in the algorithm, or I don't know what. I didn't tell Instagram that I liked that word. I also love birds. But you came up and I was like, wow, this is so cool because I mean, who doesn't need hope? I mean, especially me. I just been through a lot with my family and just been through a lot of things since my divorce. I usually like do a quick recap. I'm a mom of 5. I was in Georgia. I got divorced. I sold my house in August of last year. And then September, I left Georgia. October, I bought my RV. And November, I left in my RV. And I've been out to California and back. I've been to see my son in Denver twice now. And now I'm in the Midwest, which is kind of my home base. My friend lives here. He's in the Air Force. So, and I babysit her dog. His name is Blue. I babysit her dog a lot because she likes to travel too and has to for work and stuff. So we're red and blue.
Where's the Midwest? I'm from Australia.
You always wonder that. Like my friends up in Canada, I have a lot of friends up in Canada on the YouTube, and they always don't know, like, you know, where's the beach? Is the beach in Arizona? No, there's no beach in Arizona.
Is that the Midwest, Arizona?
The Midwest is Illinois. It's like Arkansas, Illinois. What's considered? Hey, you in the chat. What's considered the Midwest? I think it's like Arkansas, Illinois. It's in the middle of them. It's middle America. So it's kind of a good place for me to have a home base because my kids are mostly on the East Coast, except for my son that's in Denver, and that's West. And then I have family in California, so it's kind of a mid point. Yeah. Hey, Anthony.
I only just found the chat, so I've been missing all the time. I was on the private chat, and I'm like, I'm not seeing anything come up, but yeah, I'm working it out. Yeah.
Cindy's here. Hi, Cindy. Spiker's Crazy Adventures. So there's a lot of travel and RVers and van lifers in the community I'm in, and they're just awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
I have a lot of great friends all over the country and up in Canada. And so it's really pretty cool.
Yeah, awesome. I recognize Kenneth's name.
Yes, he went over to you and visited your channel because so you guys, it was like, I'm thinking it was like a month ago is when I discovered that you were on YouTube.
Yeah, well, I just started. Yeah, that's because I wasn't on YouTube until you found out. You found out on the day that I decided to do YouTube. Yeah.
That was so cool because you did something on Instagram that said you were on YouTube.
Yeah.
What happened. And you had been off of Instagram for a while. And it was funny because I hadn't said, but when you popped up, I was like, where has she been?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was funny because that day, somebody came into my chat that, and it just sort of threw me off. And it was just kind of, it was an annoyance. And then I had visited your channel, so you came into my live, and it was another one of those moments. I was like, yay! Yeah, you came here to give me hope and cheer me up. Thank you very much. And I even
you're welcome.
I timestamped the bottom of that live. You guys go back. Yeah. Maybe I'll put it below this live. I'll link it below this live later. But that was so cool. Thank you, Christina, my awesome moderator here is shared your channel.
Thank you.
Of Hope.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
I didn't know how to do that, so thank you.
Yeah, the moderators do that. They're pretty cool. So and if you need any good moderators, Kenneth is always available. He's an awesome moderator. I call him my YouTube son. Now I'm going to be his bodyguard. No, that's just a little joke about today. It's kind of a private joke, but anyways, I'm his YouTube mom and his bodyguard. And I'm joking. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be messing around. Hey, Lance. It shows up people saying hi to people before they actually show up on the StreamYard side. That's funny. Good. Thank you to my moderators. I really, really appreciate you guys. So tell us about what you do with the paper cranes.
Okay. Should I start from when I first started it?
Yeah.
With the paper cranes? Yeah. Okay. So about 5 years ago, I was in a place in my life where I really wanted to start tapping into my intuition again. So when I was younger, I was very intuitive and loved like following my inner guidance. And then some stuff happened which made me just shut all of that down, and I blocked all of that. And then I became a mom, and I've got 2 girls. So I became a mom to my first daughter, and I really wanted to teach her about kindness and be a good role model, but also about listening to your intuition. And so at that point, I thought, okay, I'm going to start opening myself up again to hear that inner guidance. And then I started seeing the image of the paper crane everywhere. So I was having dreams at night with paper cranes in it. I was seeing it on TV shows, movies, posters pretty much everywhere. And I thought to myself, I feel like this is like a sign of like God or the universe speaking to me and to follow that. And I looked up the meaning of the paper crane, and paper cranes mean hope and healing, happiness and good fortune. So I decided to learn how to fold a paper crane. And while I was folding that paper crane, I thought it would be a really cool idea to start leaving paper cranes as I went about my day. So at like local coffee shops or at the park or the library or wherever I went with my baby. And then I also thought it'd be pretty cool to write messages. And I wanted to tap in that intuition side of myself about like having, I guess, words for people, of words of encouragement and words of hope and words to spread healing and more joy in my community. So basically I started folding the paper crane in more of a meditative way and just thinking about what type of message I felt that the future finder of the paper crane might need to hear. And I wrote it on the wings of the paper crane, and then I left my first one at my local cafe, and I took a photo, and I decided that I was going to document it on Instagram and keep myself at that time completely anonymous, and just see what would come out from that. And then people started finding my paper cranes and contacting me and just like being really touched with the messages that they were reading and saying that when they found the paper crane, it was like a sign for them and they really needed to hear that message in their life at that moment. And then from there, my Instagram just kind of grew, and the local paper contacted me and I was in the media.
Cool.
And that's the story of how Paper Crane of Hope started.
Maybe now is a good time for me to share the Instagram. Okay, we'll still be like on the side, but like okay. I can't see anything when I'm sharing this. But so Kenneth, keep an eye on the chat for me. My moderators. I have that one opened. So yeah, and if my moderators could find her Instagram and drop that, that would be cool if you could find it. I love this one that says, be love, be hope, be peace. Your thoughts and ideas are worthy to be shared. That's true. That says, be present, be still. Life isn't just about doing, it's being. I like that too. So yeah, this is her, the whole, and when did you start doing the counseling? Because that was after, I found your page. When did you start?
Well, so previous to Paper Crane of Hope, I worked as a youth worker in like housing, homelessness, youth justice, community services, all of that. And I always had a dream to actually be a therapist and to be a counselor, but I never had the confidence to do the further study to be able to do that. And then when I started Paper Crane of Hope, I actually found that just by listening to my intuition, and I don't know, I felt like it built my confidence, and I decided to start studying to be a counsellor. And it took me 3 years to do my counselling course. That was while I was raising my toddler and I had my second baby, all of that. And then I officially launched my counselling business in May of this year, I think. Yeah, it's still pretty fresh.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fresh.
Yeah, but it was the plan from the beginning.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Yeah, because I didn't even know that like you were at first it was the paper cranes, and I just thought
Yeah.
that was really cool. And then I'm like, wow, she's doing
Yeah.
counseling now too. That is so awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was selling jewelry for a little bit as well, fine jewelry of little paper cranes with
Hmm.
a little pendant disc with hope on it. But I recently closed my jewelry shop because I've become so not overwhelmed, but like a lot busier with my counseling and then
Yeah.
mum life and everything
Yeah.
else that I do. Yeah.
Yeah. You're like me. You got a
Yeah.
lot of irons in the fire.
Yeah.
I got my RV, and my RV's in
Yeah.
the shop now, and
Yeah.
I'll get back in my RV, and I got my writing, my poetry,
Yeah.
YouTube, and it's
Yeah.
like you're like my kids are
Yeah.
all grown, so that's
Yeah.
that's a bit of a relief. But you still,
Yeah.
you want to go see them, and you want to, yeah. I was gonna go see them
Yeah.
this month, but I'm gonna go see them now after I go to North
Yeah.
Carolina. So
Yeah. So you
my
guys can travel around at the moment in
Yeah,
America.
you guys are on
Yeah.
long. We have a friend,
Yeah.
Sean. I should have like went over there and told him, hey, we have Down Under cruisers in our community. Sean and
Okay.
Alana there, and
Yeah.
whereabouts? What city are they in? I think Kenneth knows. They actually did this uh, helping hands for cruising
Okay.
organization so that
Yeah.
my friend Kenneth can go on his first cruise.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so he's
Yeah.
gonna go on a cruise, and a lot of other YouTubers are going on it
Oh,
next
nice.
year.
Yeah.
So, but Loves You is our friend in the Philippines. Hi, Loves You, welcome in. And so, tell us where about. Have you lived in the area of Australia where you lived
Melbourne.
all your life, or
What's that? Sorry?
have you lived there all your life?
Where I am now?
Yeah.
I grew up in Melbourne, where it looks like your friends are, and Melbourne, they've been in a lockdown for about almost a year now. And then I lived in Canada for about 2 years. So my husband's Canadian. So I lived there with him, and then back in Melbourne, and now I'm in a place called the Sunshine Coast, which I don't know if you've heard of Noosa. It's a bit of a tourist destination. It's like
No,
the beach
I
and it's hot
know that.
weather.
It
Yeah,
looked beautiful in the video where you
yeah,
left the last video I saw where you left the paper crane near the beach.
yeah. So that's right
It looked
near my
beautiful.
place, and yeah,
I love the beach. I'm really missing the beach. I'm
yeah.
from California, so
Okay,
when I left so I left here, which is in the Midwest. There's no
yeah,
beach here unless I go up to Lake Michigan.
yeah,
It would be near there, but there's no beach here. So
yeah,
I was by my brother and near the beach from December till
yeah,
I came back here for a month, and then I went back there.
yeah,
I've been going all over the place, but I
yeah,
was in California for a few months
yeah,
actually. So I'm missing the beach right now, but I'm going back to California probably in December.
yeah. Nice.
So yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
fun. I'm hanging out on the Midwest now, and then I'm gonna go be on the East Coast.
yeah,
So, and I'm really happy with what I'm doing now. But it gets
yeah.
like nerve-wracking because I figured out after my separation and really through taking I'm taking Ford Man to the beach. My friend Ford, because he hasn't been to the beach. When I heard he hadn't been to the beach,
Never.
I was like, you gotta go to the beach. You've got to go to the beach.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's next month.
yeah,
But so what I was saying is I figured out, and I'm pretty sure it was after my separation from my husband that I was empath. And so you specialize with the empaths. And also, I don't know if it's because of my trauma, but I've taken a personality test before I went through a lot of the things I went through after my divorce. My divorce was way harder. Like if I knew what was going to happen when my divorce happened, if I knew all the things that were going to happen, like my kids being upset as they were, and just trying to date again, and then I had bad experiences with that, and I had a date rape, and I had someone who was trying to get a green card that I really fell for, and he wanted a green card is all he wanted.
I'm sorry.
It's just happened. So much trauma. And so now, and then I took the test again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And and it says I'm an introvert. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how did that change? I don't know if that's a common thing or not, but I retook the personality test. I think it's the Griggs-Myers.
The Myers-Briggs personality.
Or whatever. Yeah. And it said I was a INFP, I think. I was an ENFP, and now I'm an
J?
No, not the J.
No,
I did the one time I thought I was the J, but I don't think
Okay. I
don't know, but it said something different. It was interesting.
I actually thought I was an extrovert for a really long time because I wouldn't say that I'm shy, and around certain people I can be loud and outgoing. And I thought back then that that's what an extrovert is. But then I learned that you can be a shy extrovert and you can be a confident introvert. And the difference is it's where you gain your energy from. So I learned that as an introvert, I gain my energy by being alone and nurturing myself in that way and having alone time. Whereas an extrovert gains their energy by being in social situations, and having too much alone time can be draining.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. See, I'm learning a lot from you, and I haven't I say this all the time on my lives and stuff. It's like, I want to watch all your videos. I want to watch everybody's videos and all my friends' videos, and I want to watch Sam's videos, but there's not enough time in the day. But,
I'm just seeing Angie's question about what the test is and how do you find it. So there's a free test you can do, and the website is 16personalities.com. So 16 as in 16personalities.com. And it's Myers-Briggs. So they say it's not like completely scientific based, but I feel like there's a lot of merit to it. And there's 16 different personality types. And so with my counseling, I guess most counselors niche themselves about, like, I don't know, grief counseling or marriage counseling or like an issue. But I decided to try something different and niche myself for being a counselor for introverts, empaths, INFJs and INFPs. So with the 16 personality types, and with an INFJ, it's only 1% of the world's population are INFJs, and INFPs are only 3% of the population, apparently. And so I just find that, a lot of INFJs and INFPs feel misunderstood in life because there's not many other people that are on their wavelength and the way they think and see the world.
Yeah. If somebody can find that 16 personalities, either I bet Christina or Kenneth, could you find that and drop that link for us, please? That would be cool. So yeah, that is really interesting. I definitely am then. And I had always thought I was, and maybe that's why the test came out. I think like you have this preconceived notion of what you are. And I thought I was an extrovert, and that is the way it came out. But lately it's funny because I like to walk a lot, and I definitely get recharged when I'm alone. Right. So lately I did a video Lately, I've
Yeah.
taken to walking in the cemetery.
I saw that.
I love it. It's so
Yeah.
peaceful, and I
Yeah.
really love it.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely recharging. I've been going to these meetups, right?
Yeah.
And I've been traveling in my RV. And the first, well, I don't really count the first meetup I went to. It was with two YouTubers. They were pretty big YouTubers, but anyways,
Yeah.
but I don't count that one. My first big YouTube meetup was in
Yeah.
Oregon.
Yeah.
The first one was in California. Some of those people saw it.
Yeah.
But anyways, the first big YouTube meetup was in Oregon, and I did realize that afterwards, like being around a lot of people, and
Yeah.
then, but sometimes I was alone, and we were in the
Mm.
fort. We called it the what do we call it? The wondrous forest? No, the magical. No, the enchanted forest. That's what we called it. The forest in Oregon. It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
But I definitely get recharged by being alone. And then
Yeah.
in Branson, we had a meetup with a lot of YouTubers and stuff. And the same thing. And I was going to go. I was going to go with somebody to the Ark in St. Louis, which is I'm
Yeah.
right near the. Yeah, if you can't remember where I'm in Illinois, but I'm right by
Okay.
Missouri, where the big arch is. If you've ever seen it,
No.
things like that stadium you guys have in Sydney that everybody thinks
Oh,
of when
the
they think
Opera
of
House.
the art. The arch. I
Yeah.
have to show you my pictures on Instagram.
Okay.
But that's what I'm near, and
Yeah.
they call it the gateway to the west. But so I was going to come back here and go to the Ark, but I stayed in Branson at the campground
Yeah.
and had some time to myself, after the
Yeah.
meetup and being around a
Yeah.
lot of people. So it was nice. So
Yeah. Oh, that sounds amazing.
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think introverts and empaths, like we still need connection with people and community.
Yeah.
And connecting with people, that's so important for our mental health and for our well-being. But it's also important to balance that with that alone time and to be able to recharge.
Which one? Is it
It's also
60personalities.com?
Yeah, I think that looks right without the space.
Yeah, maybe I can just stop it like
and
that.
For an INFJ and an INFP out of the introverts, they love people, but they feel way more energized and refreshed when they're connecting with people that have that heart to heart conversation and that deep conversation. So it's more the small talk that's draining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and the person that I was going to go to the Ark with, like, I feel like he's an introvert too. And so the same thing, like we were around all these people for 2 days.
Yeah.
And he needed to just leave, He needed to have some time to himself too. So I was like, okay. I got back here, and on Labor Day I went, and then so you haven't heard of the Ark? I'll show you. A picture of it.
I feel bad.
No, I can't get sidetracked. You guys, keep me on track here. No, stop it, Red.
I want to see the Ark.
You do want to see it? Do you want to see it? I'll show it to you. Okay. I'm going to go to
I've only been to California. I've been to America, but only LA and Las Vegas.
Oh, LA. That's where I was born.
Yeah.
LA.
Oh, okay.
Some people would say that's the worst part of America, but it's not that bad. I love LA.
Yeah. I went there for a wedding. I was a maid of honor in someone's wedding. So, yeah.
Okay. Can you see that? Did I do that right? That's yours. Tell me if I'm doing this right. Okay. Do you see my Instagram now?
Yeah.
Okay. That's my Instagram. See,
Yeah.
here's the lovely cemetery.
Yeah, I saw that.
And let's go down, 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 down. There it is.
Ah,
See, that's the
the
art.
art.
Oh, and I have a poem about hope right here. How perfect is that?
Yeah.
It's called Hope Rising. Sifting, shifting, my life lifting, up from the mire, hope rising, like the phoenix and the sun rising. Don't listen to Satan, he's lying, lying. I'm on the floor, my tears are drying. I dream of one day flying. That's going to be in my next book of poetry, which is called Red Poems.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the thing about, I had been to the Ark many times. In fact, when I was here in the fall, when I went to the Ark on the day I was supposed to buy my RV, and I was so excited I fell in St. Louis on the sidewalk and cracked a rib.
Oh no.
It was so painful.
Oh no.
But I had never been up in the Ark. Well, if you go up in the Ark, we're in this little egg thing. And if you are claustrophobic, it was challenging because I get a little bit claustrophobic, and being in that little thing and thinking like, what if the electricity goes out? What if there's we're going up really high. So if you have a problem with heights, it's 630 feet high.
Oh my gosh.
Those two things, it was difficult. Here's the picture from the view from the top.
Oh wow.
I was like, okay, let me get this shot and get me out of here.
Yeah.
I'm too high up and I have to get back in that little small space and get down. And it was challenging, but I did it.
Well done.
So yeah. So this is the little, we parked by the river. It's right by the Mississippi. And another one of the van lifers, my forever best friend, Charlie Grace, was at the Ark too. And I missed her. I didn't know she was coming through there.
On the same day?
Yeah, I think on the very same day, or like around maybe not the same time. It's funny because we're both redheads. Like I would have seen her. Like we would have seen, like, and I'm a tall redhead, you know?
Yeah.
So if she was there at the exact same time, I think I would have saw her.
Yeah. Oh, you're making me want to travel. All of our borders are closed here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the way it is for Sean. He can't get out, and so but
is that your friend that's in Melbourne?
Sean.
Yeah, they're in a full-on lockdown, like they can't leave their house.
This was my spot in Branson.
Is that your van?
Yeah, that's my RV. And this is my friend Kenneth and my friend Ron.
Kenneth.
Yeah, he's the one in the chat.
Yeah, is Ron in the chat?
I don't know if Ron's here. He had just gone to get some food, but he's traveling around a lot, and he works. A lot of people work from the road. I'm sort of semi-retired. I mean, I'm doing a different thing. I was a stay-at-home mom, and now I'm a now I'm a writer and a YouTuber. What the heck am I? I don't know. Tim's here. This is my friend from California. Oh, Cookie's here. Cookie's in mid America, right? Right, Cookie? Yeah, we're all sort of different. Like some of us we're part-time travelers in our vans or whatever. Like Tim has a More Bang for Your Bucks. He has a great channel. And he travels around in his minivan and goes to all the state capitals and stuff. Roy and Becky's travels. They have home base, right? I need to see more of your videos too. I'm behind. I'm way behind. Hey, and what's my friend Dan? So I met my friend Dan when I was up in Oregon too. I went to a friend's house.
Yeah.
So my friend Dan and my friend Troy's Nomadic Rat Pack. We met at my friend Troy's house.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And these are the guys
Yeah.
I call when my RV breaks
Yeah.
down. I'm
Yeah.
like, Troy, Dan, this is doing this and help me. So it's great.
Thank you so much for allowing me to come into your space and meeting all of your people.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm so grateful.
Coming up. I'm so
Yeah.
grateful for you being here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So tell us, how is the counseling going and how is that working? Do you do it in do you do it like video chat or
I do it all on Zoom, which is just amazing because all of my clients are introverts and that's why they're seeing me. So it just works perfectly for them because they don't have to leave their house, or a lot of them are in lockdown anyway, but they don't have to leave their house. They can be in the comfort of their own home. They can wear pajamas if they want to. And yeah, I find that people open up a lot more when they're in their own safe place.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes I remember years ago going to see a counselor for myself, and the room felt very cold and clinical, and it was really hard for me to be vulnerable when, you're sitting on like a stiff plastic chair and there's this massive echoing room, and you know what I mean? But I just find it works really well online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did that for a little bit. When I told you, I've said on my channel before that, I went through that dark time and of the deep depression right before my house got infested with rats. And it scared me because I started thinking about, what would I do if I was going to do that, which is one of the questions they ask. And I was like, whoa, what am I doing? I better get help. Yeah. And I got better help. And interestingly, I did that for, I'm not sure how long, but then I've also said this. So I was very, very sheltered and very, I was in a Christian community and, I was married very young. And I also sort of acted out and and
in the Christian way, like
in a not Christian way.
I mean, like in
was what a little bit
a Christian would say is bad,
huh?
Like acting out in what a Christian would say is acting out, but in the real non-Christian world, it's like just normal.
Actually acted
adult
out
behavior,
like sexually.
Yeah,
I was very sheltered, and I had only been with my husband, and then I was date raped on my first person I dated on online dating. So that was a really bad experience. And then a year later, I was celibate for 5 years. And then a year later, I fell in love with this man who ended up, he was just like too perfect. He was too young for me, and he was a different religion than me, which I wouldn't even consider before, but I fell for him. And then found out he just wanted a green card. So I was like angry, and my kids were speaking to me, and I was depressed. I started counseling, but I also sort of acted out. And then because of that, and I didn't like it. It was very, very bad. But I mean, it was just like something, like you need to do something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd never done that before. And I feel like I learned a lot from it, but because of it, I had to go to the health department and get a test. But interestingly, at the health department, I discovered they were just starting up free counseling. And that was the best counselor I had ever had. She helped me so much. And it was she was a student at Mercer University in Macon, Georgia. Erica,
what was it?
I love you.
What was it about her that helped you so much? Like that made her a great counselor?
She was, yeah, okay. That is a good question. Now, who's interviewing you here, Sam?
Sorry. I'm getting into counselor mode. I'm normally the listener.
She was very accepting, of where I was, and she knew like all the things. She gave me information on trauma. She's like, you've been through, because I never sought help for that, for the rape.
Yeah.
Through a trauma. And, she was just very thorough in all the things. And we talked about my bipolar, like I'm kind of, I'm a little bit bipolar. It's kind of weird. It's like I'm bipolar. One time my doctor said I was in between bipolar 1 and bipolar 2.
Okay.
That means, but, and I never been, the worst point I got to was that point in 2019 where I said, but I've never attempted, and thankfully, thus far, I've never been hospitalized for the bipolar, but I'm very mildly bipolar.
Yeah.
And I'm not on a lot of medicine for it, but she was just very thorough, very loving and accepting, and not very judgmental. I think maybe because she was just new and she was a student. She wasn't like some of them. I feel like I think of that
jaded.
Maybe jaded or pretty much know it all. Like in 2 minutes they got you diagnosed. Like you're this, this, and just, like, and that's more of maybe the psychiatrists I visited, and I didn't have health insurance. So, hey, Recyclable Homestead, welcome in. And Whispers in the Dark. I don't know that I saw you coming in. Thank you for being here. So yeah, I think that's what made her good, is she was humble, and she was a lot younger. She was like my oldest. I think she was actually my second to the oldest, because my oldest child is 34 now, and my second to the oldest is 30. I think she was my son's age, my oldest son's age, about 31. And she was just very thorough, very kind, and a good listener.
Yeah, which is the key.
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but when I came, and then she had, it was kind of the timing of it worked out too, is when it was like when we were coming out of lockdown, when I found out about her, and then right before I sold my house and left Georgia, because that was in Georgia, that that she was, I think, going to graduate, or she was done with her. It was like an internship at the health department. And so it was totally free. And then I tried to find one on BetterHelp when I came up here. And so they wanted you to find one in the same state. So you were able to counsel in America or just in Australia, or?
Firstly, I know with America, they have their licensing state by state, and the qualifications are completely different than Australia. And I saw someone write, and some just want to push meds. And so, that would be like a psychiatrist. So with counseling in Australia, I can't diagnose or go down that road. I'm just more there as that like sounding board. And then for who I can see people worldwide except for America and Canada. So I can see every other country but America and Canada. And I think that's because the American and Canadian system is so different than Australia and the UK with their licensing. So my insurance doesn't cover me. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 free visits, and I've had all 4. Yeah. I was trying And then I was like, I'm not staying here though. So like, what do I do? Because they said when I came up here, and then I couldn't. What I liked about BetterHelp is a lot of people will sponsor them and mention them because it's, online counseling, and for the same reasons you said it works good for your clients. And you can change counselors if yours doesn't fit.
Because
I
you're
had a problem with the time zones. I had a problem with the time.
Yeah.
Something being off, and I came at the wrong time.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel the counselor. I haven't been able to find another one with BetterHelp that I felt was a good a fit as the free counseling. So
well, and they say that 80 to 90% of effective counseling is the relationship that you have with the counselor. And so that's why I tell my clients, or like potential clients, that they have to feel comfortable with me. And if they don't, that's okay. We can find someone else for them, because it's not going to work if you don't connect with the counselor, if you don't feel comfortable, because it's a vulnerable position to open yourself up in that way. So you want to feel safe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I saw someone earlier said they took the test and that they were an INFP.
Yeah, that's.
And it's so interesting. I find that online I meet so many INFPs and INFJs. I feel like I just like
I think that
draw them to me.
I get confused now because I've gotten 3 different results, but I think mine was INFP, but not with the last. Her therapist can only practice in the state of West Virginia. When I go south for the winter, I can't even call her. Wow. So that's the problem. It's like, I am going to be.
That's because of their licensing, from what I've heard.
Yeah. I think it was Christina that said she took the test. Now, and she did the link. That's the link to the test. Now I'm trying to find the comment. Let me show your so Paper Crane of Hope is also on Facebook, but Sam says she doesn't get on Facebook too much.
Well, I kind of do, but it's not my focus. I just more cross post.
I get all over the place. Let's see. There it is. And there it is on. We did the one on your tongue tie release.
Yeah.
That was interesting. I watched that. That one says, trust in the timing. What does the rest of it say? It's so tiny.
I can't see.
Trust in the timing. Everything will be all right. That's perfect. Yeah. That's a good message for me right now. So
a lot of the messages I write is what I'm going through in my life and what I need to hear.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're preaching to yourself.
Yeah.
And there's one. Oh, I watched that. That I really needed, on being assertive for an empath. And
I feel like a bit of a noob still with YouTube. I'm still trying to figure out how to film properly and do all that. So don't judge me.
I'm trying to figure out how to edit, and a lot of them I just don't edit. I just don't edit them. So No. I could have turned on the sound for that, but
Maybe don't.
we'll go back.
Yeah.
We have 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Does anybody in the chat have a question for Sam? Is it okay for me to say that?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll
a
see if I
nice,
can
a
answer.
nice question, not anything too hard. We're new at this. Be gentle with us, okay?
Test me.
We're new at this.
No, don't.
Oh, is Dee here? Oh, Dee's here. Hi, Dee. Dee,
Hi, Dee.
this is my second interview. How am I doing? This was my first celebrity interview. This is my second celebrity interview.
I'm not a celebrity.
Sure you are. You are to us.
I'm a mom in Australia.
Our followers were calling. So we have, I think it was Spaceman Dudley. Or no, maybe it was Moon Man. I get those two guys confused.
Yeah.
These YouTube channel. These friends called me and my friend Ford Man. He called us celebrities because I did a video of a meeting in Branson, and there was this car coming along, and I was in the way, and they were beeping at me. and our other YouTube friend is like, doesn't he know you guys are celebrities? Quit rushing you, And I just giggled. I thought that was sweet. Hey, Erica's Wacky World. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you being here. Hi, Hilda. Yeah, I did. I appreciate you guys so much. I knew if I did that video, I just had a hard day today, and I'm like, well, and I have my little. This is my mascot.
That's cute.
Because I'm Redheaded Riding Hood, so mascot. I got a stuffed animal wolf in Branson. So, but I also have Yoda. And I had 200 stuffed animals I got rid of when I downsized, and now I'm collecting more. But this is my mom's owl.
Yeah.
Wise wisdom.
Yeah.
My mom.
I've got so many because of my kids. They're not mine. But I'm overwhelmed with stuffed animals right now.
Yeah, I had someone. I saved all my kids' stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christina. I appreciate you guys. Oh, yeah, Dee just got here. She said she's going to watch the replay. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Mm-hmm. So does anybody have any questions? I'm looking. Oh, and Victoria's here. Hi, Victoria. See, I was so upset. And then I was even more upset, Victoria, because Victoria every Wednesday night has karaoke and I missed it.
Oh.
And I was going to come and I was going to sing again, even though it was horrible. I sang on karaoke last week. But, I love the song I sang. It was a Pink song. Red singing Pink. That makes sense, right? Greg, you're late. I'm sorry. That's not acceptable. No. I'm just kidding. Thank you for being here. Watch the replay.
Thank you, Boxman D.
Oh, yay. She subbed you. Yes. Thanks. It's a great.
I'm a noob at it, so.
Yeah. I'm all about, I was talking about my mom. My mom was all about, learning, and this. It was funny. She always liked owls, and then she went back to school when she was 50, and she went to Florida Atlantic University, which are the owls, the fighting owls. And it.
Yeah. Oh, it gave me a fright.
I have these animals in my RV, and she gave them to my kids, and they all make noises. There's an elephant that trumpets, and a skunk that goes, "Shh, what's that smell?" And they were from my mom, so I had to keep. We didn't keep all of them though, but because there were some others that I sold and gave away all the contents of my house before I moved. And I'm
Yeah.
like, everything has to fit in my RV.
Yeah.
It was hard, but I was very picky about what I saved. So, but my mom was very into educating and reading and getting therapy for your problems, and so
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
think of her.
She
Anyways,
sounds amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
About the birds, see, I didn't know, like, is it more of a Asian thing, or is it an Australian thing, the paper crane? Because I haven't seen that so much here. Or was it just a personal thing for you having?
Yeah, it's a Japanese thing. So there's a
Oh, I thought it was
story.
Asian. I thought it was.
Yeah, there's a story called I could be saying her name wrong, but Sadako Sasaki. I think I'm saying that wrong. But a little girl who she was part of the bombing that happened in Japan, the Hiroshima bombing, and she got really sick from it. So yeah, I think she ended up with cancer and she was in hospital, and she folded 1,000 paper cranes, or like people in the community folded 1,000 paper cranes. And there's a big memorial in Japan, like a huge statue, and they've got all these paper cranes, I think behind a glass case. And that's where the story came out that paper cranes are a symbol for healing and for hope.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, origami comes from Japan, and I believe that years and years and years ago, the Japanese would fold origami for their children to play with. It was like their toys. So they would have origami elephants and butterflies and paper cranes, and yeah.
Yeah, my daughter,
Yeah.
my middle daughter, well, all my kids are creative, but my middle daughter
Yeah.
is really creative, and she once got a origami book with the paper, came with the paper, and she folded up things too.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome back, Anna.
Yeah. I'm just seeing Sharon's comment about my tongue release, which happened, that was 6 years ago now, but thank you.
Yeah, but and so you were
yeah.
talking about the different things that resulted from that.
Yeah, I more did that because years ago, before I was doing YouTube, I did put up some videos about getting my tongue tie released to like remind me of where I'd come from, and then those videos went viral, and so people still watch them and leave comments asking questions. So I thought I should do a 6-year update on that.
Yeah, I don't think I had ever heard of that. Is it
Yeah.
something that you're like born with, that it's
yeah, it's like
more?
Yeah, like your tongue can't move, it's restricted. Yeah.
Wow.
I have to go in 2 minutes because I have to go pick up my daughter. It's almost 2:30 in the afternoon here.
Do you see the time up there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost to an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you, Sam, for letting me do this. I'm glad we could find a time. We had to find a time, y'all, where I'm like, I'm a night owl, so like I'll be up. And I wanted to do it live because I feel like that's just fun.
Yeah.
And I like to interact. Thank you for those of you that go to bed early, usually like I hear Dream on Wheels. Thank you for staying up with us.
Before I go, I'm just seeing someone up above. Angie said that she's ISFP. Is that good or bad? And I think all personalities are good. So, and I think introverts are even better.
And see, that's interesting.
And Dream on Wheels.
That's what I am,
INFP. Yeah.
That's what I think I am. The last time I took it.
So the N in the INFP, that means you're intuitive. So you listen to your intuition, and then the S means you're sensing, so you're more aware of your like physical surroundings, and you like a bit more logical.
Hmm.
And then the F in both INFP and ISFP is that you're a feeler. So you like to feel things out rather than thinking. It's either F or T. So when you're a T, that means when you make decisions, you're going more by your thoughts, whereas the F means you're going by your feelings. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I just feel like it's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Amy got
Yeah.
ISFJ.
FJ. Yeah. So I'm INFJ. So the J compared to the P, J is judging, P is I forget what P is, but basically someone who's a P is a bit more like free flowing and spontaneous, whereas a J is more. This is talking from INFJ. I'm thinking it would be the same for ISFJ. You're more structured and like routine, and you have high values, and sometimes you can, without meaning to, judge others if their values don't meet up with yours. Yeah.
It's interesting. It's good. It's good to know. Well, when I started getting different results, I was like, oh, this just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think I've just changed because
well, and INFJ and I think an INFP, but definitely an INFJ, you can be like a chameleon. So you can sometimes get varying results because you try and adapt to the people around you.
Oh, so maybe I am then. I know that's the one they talk about a lot, and it's supposed to be a very rare one and stuff. And I was like, oh, I think I just wanted to be that.
Yeah.
No, but I didn't know which ones to answer to be that. I don't know. But it was weird. I sort of I used to, when it said I was a extrovert, I had it on my profile what I was, and then when it was different, I was like, maybe I'll just take that off of there because I don't know what I am. What am I? What the heck am I? And it's funny that because my friends, I kind of know a little bit. So Cookie, I would have thought you were an introvert, maybe, Cookie.
Well, don't forget. Don't forget, it's not about how you are around people. It's not about how confident you are or how loud you are. It's about where you gain your energy from. Is it alone or is it when you're socializing? And I have to go, otherwise my daughter's going to be standing at the school wondering where I am.
No, we don't want that. I've been there, done that.
Yeah. So thank you so much for having me. And it was really, really nice to meet everybody. And I'm just seeing Erica's comment as well.
Yes, I am too.
Yeah, I wish I could stay and talk about that, but I really do have to go.
Okay, thank you for coming up.
Thank you. Do I just close the screen? I don't know what I'm doing.
You can leave studio.
Bye.
Drop you down.
Thank you. We'll do this again, maybe.
Yes, that'll be cool. We could do it on your channel. Like
okay.
You said, I don't know how to put this on your channel. When you asked me about that, I was like, I don't know.
I've got no idea.
Well, we can just go over there and do an interview on your channel.
Yeah.
So we can do it like that.
Okay, see ya.
Bye. Thank you. Hey, you guys, should I keep going? What time is it? It's 11:30. Does anybody want to come up and chat? Thank you for being here. Oh, you get your mojo from the crowd, huh? That's interesting. I think I will go longer and I will drop the link. See if you guys want to come up. Don't usually go on, what day is it? Wednesday. Yeah, she could interview me on her channel. That's a good idea, Dee. Because I didn't know how. I was like, I don't know how to put this video on your channel. He's still awake. Okay, come up. I just dropped the link, Kenneth. Of course you're still awake. It's still early. I have a Coke right here that I haven't even opened yet. I wish you could too. Cause yeah, I told I wish she could too. I really wish she could. But then I also thought, I was like, I probably shouldn't, like, I don't know, because they say like I forget what you call it, rules or something. Like I probably shouldn't interview if she's my counselor. I shouldn't interview her on my YouTube. Anna's here. Hi, Anna. What you eating today? Did you make anything?
Yeah, making.
Hey.
Hey.
Jewelry. She's making jewelry. Wait, let me make you big. We're looking at her jewelry. Oh, cute. What
I
is
made
it?
those ones. And then I made this one.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty. I like it. Very pretty. Nice.
All right. That's enough.
Do you have it on a Etsy or something?
No, I don't have Pepsi. All right.
No, Etsy. Etsy. Do you have it on your website?
Yeah. No, I don't have Pepsi.
Sell it on your website. Cheers to Coca-Cola. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, you were on my big screen too. I have to shut that off.
Okay, I was gonna say. I hear something. I hear something.
Yeah, I
Oh.
just decided to make some
Good night,
today.
Dream on Wheels.
Good night, good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Well, my plants are gone.
Good.
I took them
What?
to a farm. I took them to my friends today.
Wow. Are you gonna go on the road? Are you really going?
No, I mean my two plants, my big plants that were taking over my bedroom, my wheat
Mhm.
plants.
Oh, but you still have lots of plants though.
Oh yeah, I have lots of plants. So no, I'm not going on the road yet. My camper's not ready yet, but that's where my camper is as well. So I'm gonna start going there and fixing my camper. I need to buy different rims, one different rim anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want home base eventually, so I can have plants and like a garden and stuff like that. But not right now. I'm not in a hurry, but I might get some land in Arizona or something.
Yeah, it'd be cool if I got to have like a home base, like even where my friend lives. He lives right down by the beach. Like it's like pretty much cottage area where he is.
Oh, really?
So it'd be nice to have a
You're on the
homestead
east
right
coast?
there.
You're on the
Huh?
east coast. You're on the east coast of Canada.
Northeast, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're a little bit north. Like we are known to be in the snow belt. It's called the snow belt. So it's like where all the snow stays forever. Like
Oh,
it doesn't
wow.
melt. It's like
I didn't know you were still here, V. I thought you went to bed already.
Good
Where's
night,
my
Thank you for being here, V.
Hopefully.
Where's my VV? Come on stage.
Hey,
I
old car
think she's
junkie.
going to bed. Oh, Teddy's here. Hey. Hello. Yes, we are live. I just interviewed my friend in Australia. That was fun. I'm glad I got to do that.
Yeah,
But
she's a pretty
man,
interesting
we had a
lady. I wish I
day.
wouldn't have missed it.
Did you miss it? What you had?
Well, I caught at the end of it, but that was pretty interesting stuff. Like I could totally be like on an interview with her, man. I would have like me and her could talk forever.
You were here earlier though. You had to go do something, huh?
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't here when she was here. I was here before the live stream started.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I mean. I thought I saw you here.
Yeah, and then I ended up starting to sit here and do that, and well, I actually ended up driving to go and do that, and I wanted to wait till it was evening time because I didn't want to have two big bushes in my car driving down the road. I know it's legal, but still.
Okay, that's what I thought you were talking
freaking
about. That
car.
kind of plant. That's what I thought you were talking about, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
So-
my trees were in my car. I had to go and take them to a better place.
Yeah.
They're outgrowing my house.
Oh.
So yeah, that's what I did.
Are you busy, Loves? Come up, Loves.
Yeah, somebody else come up and chat with us. I don't really have anything
Mm.
to talk about, but I thought I'd come and say hi to Red because she came and said hi to me the other day.
I try to go everywhere. It's hard though.
I know, but I tried to at least, well, I
I need
used to
more
try to
sleep
go
than
everywhere, but
Timothy.
then what I do now is I try to go to the people that come to me. Like if they, if someone supports my channel and they actually come into my chat and they have a channel, there's no excuse why they don't come into anybody's chat, right? So if they're really there, so I have to be there for those ones first. You know what I mean? So the people
Yeah,
that
I know what you
support
mean.
me,
I feel the same way.
and if they don't
Um,
have a channel, I'll still shout them out and stuff,
uh-huh. Yeah, I feel like this. I do feel like I'm not as good with plant. My mom, I was talking about my mom with the owl. My mom had a green thumb and was really good with plants. I'm not as good with plants, unfortunately, but I want
It's
to
all
try.
about learning and it's
Try.
all about healing. It's about healing. It starts with
Yeah.
healing. I mean, it starts with one plant and then you start bonding with that one plant and then you keep that plant alive. And then when you start seeing the plant doing really well and you're like, wow, I can do better than keeping it alive. So then you start getting confidence and you start getting better and you start loving it more.
Yeah, I kept trying to grow in like plants that grow in California, in Georgia, and so that really didn't work. I kept killing them.
Well, I guess when you first start, you got to stick with your own climate. Don't challenge yourself like me. I try to grow a lemon tree in a freaking cold area, right? But I'm
Yeah.
keeping it inside. But I still have to have special lights for it.
That's what I did with the bougainvillea. I kept trying to grow a bougainvillea in Georgia, and they kept dying. The last time I took it to
There's some I can't do yet. Like I had got myself a heart-shaped fern plant, and it
Mhm.
looks like a little heart shape, and the stems are really hard. They look like actually like wire, like black wire. And that plant died on me, so I didn't know how to take care of it.
Mm.
Good night. Good night, Cookie, and good night, Dyson's Crazy Adventures.
Yeah, I can't see it in chat right now.
Good night. Thank you, Christina. Thank you for your help. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here, Sharon. Cookie's good at killing plants too. So I got a card from Canada today from Nomadic Van Man. So yeah, I got my stickers today. So his stickers should be on the way to him. I heard the little beep again.
Where are you guys? Okay, so how do you guys get your own stickers? Like, well, that's your banner, right? It's your banner. So where do you guys go to order your stickers or make them? Hey V, V.
Hi. How you doing?
Doing great.
I got my stickers from Sticker Mule. Where did you get your stickers, Dee?
I got mine from Sticker Mule too. I want to say something. I want to apologize to you, Cass. Haven't been very supportive of your channel.
No worries.
The reason is I'm not really into I don't know.
Tarot.
It's okay. You can say it. I'm on my crafty channel right now, but
you know what I'm saying. So that's just because I'm uncomfortable with it, not having anything to do with you as a person. I really like you.
Mm-hmm.
You have a great bubbly personality, and you're a sweetheart, and you're always around. So I wanted to tell you.
I don't mind that. Like you have to do for you now. You are at that age. You have to do for you. You don't count when I say, people better be in my chat.
I do count, but I still can come in and check in for every now and then.
Yeah.
I get so busy. I'm I have so many channels I support. And I try to, if I'm going to support you, I want to support you fully. So,
I'm there.
So I don't just want to go in and once a month say hi. I want to actually support you, but that's the reason I haven't really gone to your channel much. So,
but she has 2 channels like you do, Dee.
Yeah, I have the one I'm on now is Crafty
Can you
Cast.
drop Crafty Cast's link? Thanks.
you
Yeah.
know, okay,
That's
let
the
me
one
see.
you can.
Let me see if I can get. Is the link in the chat?
No, nobody's there,
Kenneth's
but
getting it, I think. Are you
Okay,
getting
let me
it,
check.
Kenneth?
Let me check the YouTube side. If I can see it, then I can get it. Then check the channel out. Let's see.
a lot of my wisdom comes from ladies like you, you know.
Oh, well,
And you know, the
I'm
cards are
old.
just
I have a
very
lot of
extra.
experience. I don't know about wisdom, but I do have a lot of experience, life experience.
The
So-
tarot card reading is just an extra thing I decided to do because I gave up on men. Okay, so I had to find something to fill that void.
Okay,
But
better than a man, huh?
but my cards have now become more like a tool as an energy, because I'm reading more as an energy, because we are part of this world and this energy, and I'm trying to get into it, like the numerology, astrology, astronomy,
Yeah.
where we are in the stars, like all that crap. I'm into all of it, but that's
Yeah.
just me because I don't obsess with men anymore.
That's great. And you know,
That is great.
you guys know everybody has different tastes, but even so, I still support channels that I don't love what they're doing so much, but I still do that, and I haven't done that for you, so I apologize.
Oh, thank you. Since you said that, I'll say it to you. Like, I don't play video games or anything, but there's this one channel that I support because they support me, and it's OG Family, and the guy plays video games all the time. But he was surprised that I was supporting his channel. I came and said hi in his chat one day, and so yeah, he came into my chat and said support it back, but he didn't think that I was watching. I don't watch that because my exes all that did that, It's video games.
I just subscribed to your Crafty channel. You'll see me commenting every now and then. I can't watch all of it. Some people like Diana. What is her name?
Diana Brianna Fairchild.
Yeah. She's doing 1, 2, 3 videos a day. I can't keep up. I can't do it.
I know.
I watch one every few days or something. I just can't do it.
My videos are pretty much to a certain group. Like if I do like an Aries reading, it's pretty much to group that's Aries. So it's a certain group.
Okay.
That's why I have so many videos sometimes, because I have to go through 12 zodiac signs.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the main. I just wanted to. Did want to express that. I tell you, I really think you're sweet. Okay,
Thank you.
The first time I met you on, I believe it was Traveling Mike.
Yeah, I was on there pretty upset, pretty emotional.
And you were doing the readings, and I said, "Oh no, I'm gotta get out of here."
Yeah, I think I told you that too, Cass, because I didn't believe in that, and I'm
not just into the tarot. I do the oracle cards too. I do oracle. The oracles is pretty much just inspirational messages.
And that's what I think Victoria May really loves you too, and that's like what she was trying to, and she felt so bad. She was like,
"No, I know, but I because I see there's a lot of
my content is not for everybody. Let's face it, not everybody loves what I do, so I understand that. But most people will still come to say hello every now and then. Watch a few minutes of a video and comment usually. So that's pretty much, I understand that.
Yeah. And so like when after my mom passed away, my dad is a little bipolar like me, and he went like, kind of wacko. And my sister wanted to contact my mom through a medium.
Mm.
I don't do any of that stuff. Like, I won't get into that.
And I
I've
was
seen
like,
things, okay? I've seen
I
other
can't
readers.
do that
It's crazy.
because I said, it's, you know, it's against my, I said it's against my religion, and she got kind of upset and offended with me. So, and I used to not do I'm more open-minded now, but I was upset with God, and I was saying I'm not a Christian, I'm agnostic, but thanks to a lot of these people, these people down here, Kenneth and Dee and Victoria May.
Well, you know, I'm
James,
open-minded, but I'm still very set in my beliefs. So
Yeah.
There's a
certain
lady-
things make me uncomfortable.
There's
Go
a lady that wrote a lot of those cards, and she used to do wrote a lot of the oracle cards and stuff like that. And a lot of that is basically like counseling advice
Yeah.
on those oracle cards. And
Yeah.
she became a Christian after that. Like after she finished her journey doing all that,
Yeah.
she stopped
Yeah.
doing that and she became a Christian again. You know what I mean? She went
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
I'm
I
more
went to
open-
school to learn to be a social worker and a counselor, but I never finished. But I've always been told, even when I was young, I was told that I'm easy to open up to, and I draw people out of their,
yeah.
I can draw the people. I don't know if I still can, but I used to.
You know, to me, certain things make a sense in a certain way. For me, I guess I don't know what it is about me. And we were just, that lady that was here earlier, she might have understand a lot of that more. But like for me, learning about God, I have to do it my own way. I can't do it how any religion
Right.
wants me to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Me
I
too.
feel that too.
Me too.
And I've always been very close to God since I was a little kid. I've prayed every
Mhm.
night before bed.
Yeah.
Even if I was drunk and I was feeling guilty for praying, and I thought, oh, God's not going to hear me when I'm drunk. In my younger days, I still did it.
Yeah.
And then because I
That's
did it,
good.
I
You
think,
know, when we're down and when we're up, it's a good time to pray.
Yeah.
At all times. I believe you can talk to God. I talk to him when I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to God.
Yeah.
I'm sharing my thoughts and my feelings
Yeah,
and my
he hears you.
emotions and my anger and everything with God, because that's the way I feel. But that's my relationship with God. It's not a religion. I don't practice.
Yeah, we all
religion.
have our own relationship with God,
Right.
and nobody can tell us how to be around God. Like we're not we're not like God's law is not the law of man.
Let
know.
me real quick respond to
Sure.
the people that are saying hi to me. Hello, Timmy and Hilde and Cookie and anybody else that said hello. I'm sorry, probably missed half of them, but
We're keeping Cookie awake. He said he was so tired. We must be really interesting, right, Cookie?
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Timmy Ray. I kind of did a silent because people were talking. Sometimes
Yeah.
I say hi in the chat because I
Right.
don't want to interrupt anybody. Yeah, there are really times feeling guilty but still need to pray. Yeah, Loves is so awesome too, and was a good.
Yeah.
The people that influence me the most are like you, Dee, and Kenneth, who at first I knew it's like you're not saying anything, and I said that Kenneth was like that verse that says, "Preach the gospel at all times, if necessary, use words," just because his demeanor and his attitude and his he's just I could tell he was.
Well, you know what it is. You and I are very verbal. Kenny's not as verbal as we are.
Mhm.
He's not as outspoken. He's more shy.
Mhm.
And not really totally shy, but he's come a long way since I first met him, having you, Kenny.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy getting to meet new people and
Yeah.
just um
Kenny's like an observer.
yeah.
He's a good listener.
Yeah. He'd make a good counselor, right? He wouldn't sit there and
Exactly.
go, how does that make you feel?
Absolutely.
He would just listen.
Yeah. That's what counselors do.
I know it's
Once
annoying.
in a
That's why
while,
people don't want to
they
go to them.
interject to get you talking, but mostly they just listen.
Yeah.
But
I said
that's how people get
he's like
pissed off.
Yoda. I feel better to have him here. I mean, he doesn't say much, but I just feel better to have him here, like Yoda.
Yeah. You're her Yoda.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Kenny, did you ever get it figured out what's going to happen with the Mayberry thing?
Neither have I.
I can say that I won't be going.
You're not going to go? Yeah. I'm sorry. It's too bad that had to happen. How come you didn't want to take a tent site?
Because my dad would be going,
Yeah.
and he can't sleep in the tent,
Oh, okay.
and he would have to have a motel room,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Okay. I just wondered. Okay.
I was still going to make a rather probably make a reservation somewhere else. I haven't yet, but
You could always go to Deborah Dickinson's meetup with me in New Mexico in
really?
November.
Oh, it's in November
Yep.
in New Mexico.
Yep.
I would love to go to that. I went to Las Vegas, New Mexico. That's where I was when I was going to come see you. Remember?
I think Tanya's going with me.
Oh,
I think she is. I'm
well,
trying to
can I
get
come too?
I'm trying to get a caravan going, but you need to make reservations now if you're going to do that.
Wow.
So you need to go to Deborah Dickinson's channel and watch her video. Tells you where everything is. I can't remember the name of
That's perfect because that's just south of
it's 500
Denver.
miles from me.
Huh?
It's 500 miles from me.
Oh, a little bit
But
far.
But as long as I can go with the caravan, I should be able to do it. Hang on,
Yeah, well, I could come there.
let me tell you the name of the campground. Hang on.
I'll write it down. But yeah, but in October, Kenneth and I are still going to the beach. We're going to the Carolina beach after Mayberry. So, but after that, I'm headed back west. In November, I'm headed back west because I'm going to my son's for Thanksgiving in Denver.
I can't remember what it is. I think I bookmarked it. Hang on, I'm trying to find it.
I'm subscribed to her, so.
Well, it's I think it's done. Reservations are through reserveamerica.com.
Oh.
And it's
I need to go on reserveamerica.com to make my reservations for Denver at the state park I want to stay at.
Okay, I'm pulling it up right now. So it's Reserve New Mexico State Parks, reserveamerica.com. And should be pulling it up, but it's slow right now.
That's where I was at the state park, at Story Lake State Park in Las Vegas.
Which one?
I was at Story Lake.
Story Lake, that's right. I remember that.
It's really beautiful. Yeah, it's named after my
I don't know why it doesn't want to pull up.
So funny. A man with the same name as my ex-husband made that lake. It's a man-made lake.
Well, anyhow, go to her.
Debbie Dickinson.
Yeah, Deborah Dickinson. Go to her website or go to her YouTube page, and she has the information about on one of the last two videos, I think.
That sounds great.
Then you can find out where to make a reservation. And I do know that the campsites are $10 a day is all.
Yeah, well, that's good.
And
$8
you
at
can
Story Lake.
actually have 2 rigs on your site, but you have to pay full price for both of them.
Okay.
So I think Tanya's
So
going to
$10.
park with me.
Mhm.
Cool, Greg. I would love to have you go with me. Maybe you could do the caravan with
Yeah.
us.
Yes. Come on, Greg.
That would
Um,
be cool. I can't
Leslie
remember
is
what the
expecting
name of
Kenneth to go in the water.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, loves you, but we'll see.
I
Can
need
you
to.
get your trunks?
I don't have any trunks.
It's gonna be October, loves you too.
It's
so it might be-
Deborah.
He's gonna go commando.
Debra.
If I get,
Let me get the link for that. I can do that at least. Hang on.
Okay.
if I get,
I'm a moderator, right? I
Yes,
can
you
put the
are.
link in? Okay, so hang on.
You don't really have to do anything though, Dee.
No, but I mean,
You
say
can.
I can't put a link in if I'm not a moderator. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Where's
Kenneth's
her?
gonna tell us about going in the water.
She did most recent one. Let's see. Recent one is right here. Oh, here it is. Okay. So hang on, I'll get the link.
You gonna go on the sand, Kenneth?
yeah, I need to see if I get one of those wheelchairs that's made to go into the sand. That's about the only way I'm gonna get through the sand because that walker is not gonna go through no sand.
So the link I just put in the chat is the link to the video that she talked about the meetup. So
Cool.
all the information is on that live stream she did, or video or live stream. I don't know, but
So do you know what the dates are?
I believe it's the week. I know it's the week of the 15th through the 19th. I think, but the
Of
dates are on
November?
the video. The dates are on the video. I have
Okay.
reserved only 3 days.
Wow.
So
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So
Because, like,
Kenny, there's. Okay, go ahead, finish your job.
yeah, I don't know where I'm going in between, but I was just realizing today when we were at Triple C, Kenneth, that the day I'm leaving Michigan is your birthday. So I should come there and see you for your birthday.
yeah,
Maybe.
Kenny, if you come to courtside, you can camp for free, and they don't have any limitations on what kind of a rig. But
He
there's
won't-
no
He's
hookups.
flying, so he
No
won't have to.
hookups.
See, if I did come to courtside, I'd be flying. So
Oh yeah.
You know,
You can
There's
stay
this
in my
guy-
rig with Christina and I.
there's this guy he has this girlfriend and she always likes to hike and stuff like that, and she couldn't get there and she couldn't, so he made her this like this thing that's on wheels and it goes over all kinds of rocks and all kinds of things that has big wheels.
Oh yeah.
It's like a bike, but it's has 4 wheels and it
Uh-huh.
goes a lot of different places like hiking.
Yeah.
cool.
So I'll send
They
you
have
the
the
link if I
quad.
find
They
it.
have the quad runners or things like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
4-wheel drives even.
Well, kind of like that, but it's for like for people that are disabled.
I think I saw it. It goes in the sand in the beaches.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
and
I
it's a
can't-
young girl that owns it, like her boyfriend that invented it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because of her.
So you keep saying this meetup, Timmy Ray. So where is it? Is it Kentucky? The KT?
No, it's in Louisiana because I remember
Oh.
them. I remember them talking about it last year.
Oh, okay.
Is KT in Louisiana?
Yeah,
You're talking about slow mo?
yeah, I'm talking about slow momentum.
Okay.
Oh, slow momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I know him too. I mean them.
He's the one that says Ashrite, That's right.
He's my Gemini friend,
Oh.
and his wife is a Capricorn.
I just realized I'm sitting on the YouTube side and I can't. It's frozen.
Oh.
He
That's
used
okay, because the reason it's frozen is because I turned off the volume.
Mm.
I can pick it up again.
I expect to be in California in the spring, I think. I'm wanting to be in Northern California in the spring. And in December, I expect to be in Southern California and getting the things situated with my dad. And then I want to go back to Klamath. Somebody popped in my basement, and it's Hilda. Hi. Hi,
Hey,
Hilda.
Hi, Hilda.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing better since I talked to my other half.
Hey, Hilda.
Oh, Cookie's from Louisiana. I didn't know that.
I'll be
Cookie.
darned.
You guys are all from really cool places.
Where at in Louisiana is he
Yeah, I
from?
knew that, Timmy. I knew that you were related to them.
I'm thinking Baton Rouge, I think, or somewhere around there like that. I think Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Baton Rouge, yeah.
I was at Fort Polk, Louisiana in '93. The military facility. And me and a bunch of wives went to New Orleans when they had the Mardi Gras, spent a weekend there.
That had to be a crazy week.
That
You know what my
was
kitty just did? You know, my kitten just came and stole an anklet that I made. She just came and stole it, and now she's over there playing with it on her bed. She took it, like carried it. Hilarious.
Burning out my candle. Burning down my candle a lot. I got
yeah,
this
but what was
Man,
I
I'm
could barely
tired.
see it.
I get so tired this time of night.
It's
I
the
don't
weather.
lie awake this time of
It's-
night.
I never
I'm-
used to. I still am a
Night
night
owl.
owl, but I wake up. What I do is get sleepy, really sleepy around 10 o'clock. Then I go to bed and I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm bored to death because I can't go back to sleep.
I
You know
don't
what?
know.
You know what? I know you don't want to hear this, but I'm
not.
not. It's about the energy in the air. It's about the moon energy. It's going on right now. We just went through the. They call it the Lion's Gate portal.
The Borealis? No?
Lion's Gate something. Lion's Gate, the moon. Full moon, an eclipse in Leo.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of energy, and
Okay.
it's a lot of crazy energy that we don't know where to put, and it's a
Mm.
lot of stress. Like last week, my head was so heavy. Like my brain felt so heavy.
But this happens to me all the time. Well, the reason is I was always working graveyard when I was raising my kids. My whole life I worked graveyard shift. So my body still wants to be up at night and sleeping in the daytime. It's just the way my body works.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I slept all day and I've only been up maybe 30 minutes.
Timmy says it's time to party all night.
Go get that
I feel like
bracelet.
it kind of runs in the family. My mom, she liked owls and she was a night owl too.
Yeah.
And she would.
Yeah, I've been like this since I was a kid,
Yeah.
and I
Me
can't
too.
help it.
Yeah. My son too, like it was his birthday. So yesterday was his birthday. And I did get up at about noon because I've been staying up till like 4 a.m. And I was like, I probably can't text it because he's probably still sleeping.
I was gonna tell Greg I got to meet Slow-Mo last January. He was in courtside. Yeah, I got to meet him.
If y'all go to the New Mexico meetup, I'm not too far from y'all.
Oh, really? Where are you at, Hilda?
El Paso, Texas.
Oh, wow. So see, you could join us.
If I had a running vehicle, I would.
Yeah.
Because I'm about ready to take this one and blow it up.
She's aggravated.
Oh, what does it say? That week to do a collab video in Phoenix Plus. I would. Oh, that's why I didn't meet them. Okay.
Because if I could borrow or rent a camper, I would. Because I would love to meet you guys.
Well, Hilda, just come to Canada and then you can help me fix mine and we can get on the road.
Well, if they ever open the borders.
I heard
Well,
we
I don't
can go
know.
up there.
I don't know if they'll let me across because I can't take the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they'd be like, oh, well, you can't cross for working then. So
Yeah.
there goes that.
Mm-hmm.
There goes that.
Yeah, there's so many restrictions these days.
I know, they're stopping us from living. It's crazy.
Well, we did. Our whole life, all our lives have changed since this.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do and act and have the same things we did. A lot of people have lost their jobs, lost their homes,
Mm-hmm.
lost their ability to have any kind of family support because they can't be around their families. And
Mm-hmm.
people are getting depressed, and a lot of people have committed suicide since
Yeah.
the pandemic.
Yeah.
And it's affected people in so many ways. It's so sad. You know,
My brother, I blame part of that on the pandemic because he was one of those people that needed his family,
yeah,
and then he was kept away from his family, and
yep.
It's
Yeah.
hard.
he's like, I'm not doing this again one more winter, so he stopped himself. It'll be a year in October. So
Oh,
I
I'm
have a-
sorry,
my
Hilda.
brother-
I didn't know.
I
That's
have a
true.
friend.
In 2006.
Yeah.
I have a friend that's a paramedic. He told me he's had so many suicide rates, more than normal.
I believe it. I believe it is.
He says it's mostly teenagers.
Mhm.
Yeah, teenagers and old people.
And other
Mhm.
people too, yeah.
that's why I'm
yeah,
such
these
a
ones
helicopter.
that they say the celebrities are the.
Good night, old car junkie. Good night,
Good
hon.
night.
I don't know his
Hello,
first
car
name.
junkie.
Teddy. His name is Teddy.
Okay, good night, Teddy.
Good night,
Oh.
Good
Teddy.
night.
Yeah, I remember it because that's my oldest son's. Remember when my son came in here? Dee, you were here.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son came in here. I've been talking to him a little bit, so I'm gonna be going to see him after we go to the beach. After Kenneth and I go to the beach, so end of October. And I don't know if I'll see my oldest, my daughter, or not. It'll have to be if it's a good time for her because she said it wasn't a good time. And so I'm not really sure what's going on, and I didn't want to pry. So, but
Hey.
we'll see if maybe I can see her when I
Hey,
go.
Red.
Yeah.
My son bought this.
What is it?
It's Baby Yoda.
Oh. Let me see.
There you go.
On your drink. Yeah, I got the Baby Yoda.
I have a
You know
lot of
what,
Baby
Red?
Yodas.
I'm gonna step down. I'm tired. I think I need to call it a night.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Thank you for
Good night.
coming up.
But I wanted to show you my support, so I'll
Appreciate
catch
it.
you all later, okay?
Love
Good
you,
night.
D.
Good night.
Love you,
too.
D.
Love
D.
you all. Okay, bye-bye.
I hope to see you
Bye-bye.
Monday.
Good night. Thanks.
I have lots of Baby Yodas around here. My
Yeah,
son buys
yeah.
them for me.
Aw, that's not.
I've got a
that's cool.
collection. And then when I downsize, I'm not getting rid of that collection.
I'm gonna hoard her down. Just kidding. That's why
Sorry
I'm
to
such
hear
a
that, Cookie. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we're all going through some heavy energy. Well, you
Mhm.
know, it's right now too when everybody's, all of the families that lost someone at 9/11, all those families, they're all like reminded of it right now because it's all over TV.
Yeah, I know, and it hurts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I lost a few friends.
I watched that the other day where the whole building just and then you can see now they have got all the footage of like the people that were, talking. They have the other sides of the stories now.
Mhm.
And it's just so much more graphic when you see the other sides of the stories.
Hmm. I stopped watching it a long time ago because it hurts too much.
Yeah, I
Every year we can't ignore it though. Every year they bring it back and
I know they like to, for some reason, I don't understand why people want to live in the past. We got to move on. We can't keep living in the past.
well
what?
they should have
Yeah,
I feel like they should have done a little more for those people there and made it more
What?
like a cemetery,
Anna,
not like a people just go. It's like almost like
What
Anna,
happened? Hold on a
Anna.
second. Hold on a second.
One of my followers. Are you? What happened, Kenneth? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I just know I just know that Amy Caphart shared the photo in the peeps.
Oh my God.
In the peep.
My prayers go out to the family.
He was
what's
just at
going
my
on.
live on
Mike Wood
Monday.
passed away.
Who passed away?
From Augusta, Georgia.
I just followed him on Instagram.
Who? I'm lost. I can't see
Mike
the chat.
Wood from Augusta, Georgia.
Wasn't
Mike
Yeah,
he on
Wood.
the other
He
day?
came up. He's been up on my panel.
I just saw him in one of the. I just saw him in one of the chats the other day.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Mike Wood.
Oh, V shared out this. Thank you so much, V.
Wow.
She's sending me the picture. That I'm so sad. That was Monday night. He was in my chat and also I followed him on Instagram.
Did I meet him?
No.
Oh,
That was your last live, right? Monday?
Yeah, and
so Alana shared it.
yeah,
Oh,
Are you gonna share it on Facebook? Red?
um,
Where are you sharing it?
no, Amy just sent it to me. I'm not following. I need to see if I'm following Alana. I'm following so many people. I might be following her. Yeah, he was at my live on Monday. He was.
yeah, because I remember him sending me PayPal.
So
Um,
was he sick or?
I have no idea. He didn't say nothing Monday about it.
yeah. Thank you. Anthony sent it to me too. Thank you. Thank you for that. Is sad. Let's all pray for his family.
Pray for his family. Also,
Hey, Moon Man.
Hey, Adventures Movement. Pray for Big Joe and Malia's mom. Big Joe and Malia's mom and sister. They got the big bug that's going around. They're in the hospital with it.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Yeah, and their mama just got out the other day, and then she's right back in there.
I was thinking it might have been Mike.
And Malia's sister's in there as well. So
Wow. Yeah, I was on Story Chasing's community tab. Well, she shared with her members, and now I just changed it so I'm members of only women's and couples channels. So, and it's really not anything personal. I was only like members of 2 guy channels, and so now I'm just members of women's channels and couples channels. And so Story Chasing shared that she has a lot of family that's sick with the virus in Texas, uncles and cousins and all of that. So yeah, everybody
but
yes,
yeah, it's yeah, I just found out we're the number 1 highest state in the nation with it. To be honest with you.
wow. I didn't know it was that high there. The Texas numbers are.
It's bad, man. But I don't bring it up a whole lot. So.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as you think. It's not as bad as you think here in Texas.
Hilda?
Huh?
Yeah. Well, I just told you that Story Chasing Amber, her family's in Texas and they're all sick. So, and I don't want any misinformation spread, especially on my channel.
Well, I'm in Texas, so that's how I know.
Yeah.
well, if you don't,
lots of friends
you don't really know what's going on either.
Ray's in Texas, Ron's in Texas, and like I just said, Story Chasing and her family's in Texas, and they're all sick. So
Yeah, it depends on where they're at.
Extremely sick.
Yeah, it depends on where they're at.
And Ron said before he leaves Texas again, he's going to be tested just to be sure to protect.
Because he's in the big cities. That's why they're in the big cities. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Because here it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for sharing out my live stream, Kenneth. See it.
You're welcome.
Kitty, stop.
Yeah, it was.
I thought you said my name. You was talking to your cat, wasn't you? I thought you said my name.
Kitty, stop.
Like, whoa, what'd I do?
I thought she's telling them to shut up.
No, the kitty's trying to get my beads.
That's the reason why.
At least he didn't make it a dirty joke because I said kitty.
I caught you that. I knew I caught you that time. So.
Did you know like 80% of my followers are men? Lately.
Are you looking in your analytics? Mine are up too. My analytics, I got more men. Before I had like 30% men and 70% women, and now I have like 70% men and 30% women. So
I used to
thanks,
have like
guys.
30% men.
Love you.
So,
What?
yeah, to the men out there, love you guys for being so
love you. Yeah, at first when I looked at it, when it was 30% men and like 70% women, I was like disappointed. I was like, men. But now
just show a little leg, show a little leg here and there, and then the men come.
I think it's because I stopped chasing a certain other YouTuber that like the men are more interested now. They were turned off that like, oh, she just likes that guy. She doesn't like anybody else. I'm more open-minded now.
More open-minded now. I just admitted that I was single. That's why mine went up. Because men have been in my chat asking me, and I just ignore the question, and I just keep talking about other things. But then I didn't hear it. But really, I did. I opened up and I said, "Yep, I'm single as fuck." I mean, single as fudge.
Yes, single as fudge. She said fudge, you guys.
Yes,
this is a family-friendly channel. Don't say those words in front of my YouTube son. We like to keep it. We like to keep it clean. That's why Kenneth's here.
We can talk about food, though.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go through that again, like the other day.
I have some Jello in the fridge I can have.
What are you talking about? Like the other day, where we watched Anna make bread. That was fun, though.
Yeah, but after that, I was watching another YouTube channel, and they were making food too.
So you get like the food going.
Yeah,
get everybody hungry.
Everybody
always ends up with food.
Yeah, because I couldn't sleep, so I started watching channels, and everyone I went on was making food, and I'm like, "Come on, people! It's 2:00 in the morning.
You're making
food.
No, you're just making a video right now. You made the food like 2 days ago.
Yeah. And it was like, come on, you're making me hungry again.
Can you upload it in the morning? Can't you upload that video in the morning?
So Love said that Mike visited her channel and did a super chat. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, he was very nice.
I'm wondering what happened to him. I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Was he the blonde guy? He's not the blonde guy, was he?
The white hair. The guy with the white hair.
He had white hair.
And the beard.
I think he's not the one with the oxygen. He's not the one with the oxygen, is he?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't have one. Oh no, that was Georgie.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go watch your Monday's live stream because I think I was I on there?
I don't think he came on panel Monday, but he was in the chat. But he's come on panel before. Maybe once or twice though.
Ventures of Moon Man, we're talking about Mike Wood, Augusta, Georgia. That's the Mike we're talking about. He passed away yesterday.
Wow.
Do we have a channel?
I don't think so. I think he was just a supporter. He just recently went on a cruise.
He had a channel because I watched some of his videos.
Oh wait, yes, he did have a channel. I did watch one of his videos.
Would you put his link up so I can see his channel?
Yeah, can you guys post his link?
Yes. I did watch one of his videos because Mike Wood, Augusta, Georgia. $46. Yeah, he was on the Carnival, the Mardi Gras boat when he went on a. I thought I had seen a video, but maybe it wasn't. No, wait. Yeah, I think it was the one of the trail in Augusta. That one's one I looked at. Are you dropping the link? Because I found it.
Every time I hear the word Augusta, I think of the golf course, Augusta National Golf Course.
Oh, Renee's calling me again. Hey, girl, I'm live. You go watch, and you can see me answering the phone. Hey, girl, get. All right.
You just
love you. Bye. Turn on your YouTube, girl. I'm busy right now.
Who was that?
Probably earlier. Renee Doucherider. Hey, drop her link. Renee called. Drop
Hey.
these people's links. Drop these
Hey.
other people's links.
Hey, you know what? I watched yesterday.
What?
There was a girl like I used to watch all the time when I was really depressed by myself, and I watched her camp. And I've talked to her about her before. Tammy at Spirit Forest in Colorado.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, there's another girl that's a tourist van lifer girl, and they met together. They met up. Catherine. Her name is Catherine. They were she went to Spirit Forest, met Tammy.
Uh-huh.
Catherine Cook.
I don't think I
Catherine,
know.
she has really good videos. She does van life too.
Naj came in. Hey, Naj.
Hey, Naj.
Welcome in.
That sounds like Catherine Cook, because that's the only one I know that.
Is she blonde lady? She does a lot of like drone footage.
No, I think she's just a supporter, actually. She may have turned into van life, but I don't even know, to be honest with you.
Oh, no, this one here, she does really good videos.
Yeah.
She reminds me a lot of, what's the one that just met V?
Michael Ann?
Michael Ann?
No, girl.
Paula? Michael Ann's a girl.
No, I mean like the van lifer girl. Gina?
Van Vita Travels.
Yes.
Van Vita. Yeah, she doesn't live in her van though.
Not Van Vita.
Jan and she met Jan and how's that? What are
the
their
girl
names?
that's always on the girl that's always on Red's favorite guy's channel.
Gina?
No.
She's not in Canada. V didn't meet her.
The one that's Canadian.
Paula. We said Paula already.
Yes.
Van Vita.
Yes. Well, anyways, yes. The other girl reminds me of her.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That girl I went to Spirit Forest. The girl I went to Spirit Forest, she reminds me of her.
There she is, Renee. Drop Renee's link. You're a mod too. You could drop your own link, girl.
I've already dropped it.
Thank you. You're up on these things. I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention. Thank you, Kenneth. Yeah, I saw you calling me again. Is it because I did that video? I did that video. I'm like, I've had a bad day. Had a bad day.
Oh, yeah, that's a song.
Yep. You shared my live stream on Instagram? I didn't even know you were on Instagram, Timmy Ray. Wait, Timmy Ray's on Instagram? Wait, I didn't know that.
Timmy Ray? She's in here?
Timmy Ray's a guy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Forever Best Friend.
That's Charlie Grace. You always...
I get all my names mixed up. Okay, now she's going to
I thought that was funny. I thought it was funny. I think he needs to lighten up a little bit. Lighten up, melodramatic.
Yeah.
I thought that was cute. And I'm just like, Anna's just like, she doesn't get everybody's name right. Not the first time. She'll eventually get it right. Eventually she'll call.
Well, you know what's funny? You know what's not funny? Well, actually, that was Kevin. But no, Kevin made fun of my name because I changed my name.
Oh, yeah.
And you didn't see me get all pissed
I
off
missed
about
that.
it.
But see, that's that coming back to you though, okay?
No, but I'm saying that was after. That was what I did was after.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Renee.
But I didn't even like I was like, why? What the heck? I was like, what the heck? Did I say something wrong?
But you know, like all the channels that are van, you know, and somebody would come in and you'd be like, "Hey, Van Life or Van City Adventure or Van." It's a Van something channel.
I know, right?
Whatever.
Don't
you know.
be hating on me just because I'm not a van lifer. You don't be hating on me. I'm trying to be one, so don't discourage me.
And she'll get your name right eventually.
No, but mine was supposed to be a little bit of a cocky name. I guess it didn't really suit me.
Oh, really?
Well, no, because I had it. I had it crafty. No, it was Caslov. Sassy Tarot, and then yeah, so he thought it was Aslov. That's probably what he likes. That Kevin guy, he probably likes Aslov. Sorry, you're gonna have to delete this live stream.
Oh, we didn't say that. Stop. Getting me in trouble again, girl.
That was my name. No, I'm sorry.
So that was
My
the
bad.
live. That was the live that Hope, Paper Crane of Hope came into, was the one that you were on, where you mentioned the thing. I had totally forgotten about that video I made. You were like, you know that video? It's the Beware of Wolves, my Beware of Wolves stream. I'll put it below here. Where we were talking about wolves, and I was like, how am I gonna? Here's my book, you guys. The poem I just shared is in this book. The poem about the storm is in this book. You can.
I still have to send you my mailing address. You have to send me yours.
Yeah, I could send you a book.
So I can send you some stuff.
Stickers. I still need to send. I'm supposed to send out some stickers to Victoria May. I got these little cards with Wolfie on them.
Yeah. I have mine.
Yeah, that's right. I sent one to Hilda. I sent John Shocker. These are the little ones. I got these little ones, and then I'm like, I got the wrong size. And this one is square.
I showed these to a friend. I showed these to one of my friends in the military. He wanted to take your picture. He wanted to take this one.
Oh, really? Cute. Those are cute.
And that's Wolfie. And here's Wolfie.
Yeah, and I got Wolfie.
Wolfie. He's a good wolf.
He's a good Wolfie.
I want to get a hold of Angela and ask her to do another image for me, and it's going to be of a cartoon of me. Well, maybe I shouldn't give it away. Never mind.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. Yeah, this is Wolfie. And Morbid Heart Designs did this. And could you drop that link for me? Any mods? Kenneth or any other mods that can find it. Angela of Morbid Heart Creations. And then Marshall did my banner for me. So you can drop his link
Yeah, Mark.
if you want.
Okay, move, kitty. My kitty's messing with my shit.
Oh, I almost made you cry. I'm sorry. I was crying. I did have a rough day, and it wasn't just one thing. It was a number of things. Yeah. It was a number.
Everybody goes through a day like that.
It was a lot
So
of
that
things.
lady was, did you say she was your psychiatrist, psychologist, or your therapist?
Oh, what, the lady that was on here? No,
Yeah.
she's just someone I met on Instagram. On
Oh,
Paper
okay.
Hope Instagram. But she does online counseling. She just started doing that recently.
Oh, that's cool. I know a few people that are like that do the they call it spiritual life coaching, but it's basically counseling.
It's not that, it's actually counseling. But yeah, they have life coaching is different. There might be different
Well, there's different types of life coaching. There's regular life coaching, like how, do you know how to make your bed, brush your teeth every morning kind of life coaching. I have a friend that does that. She did my hair. She's also a hairdresser.
that's cool.
But then there's like, coaches like me that are a spiritual coach. And like also D qualifies as a spiritual coach.
Yeah. Yep, she does. Thank you for dropping that link for me.
Okay, get out of
Maybe
there.
somebody will see it. Maybe he'll see it. Hope tomorrow's a better day for me. Thank you. It's got to be better. It's got to be better. So I was on my way walking to, and they were all fine when I was going. I was walking to the nail salon because I don't really have a car here, and well, I could have gotten a ride, but I walk anyways. I walk a lot of places to get exercise. So, and since the nail place is not far, I was walking to the nail place when I got a message, and I'm like, I don't feel like I need to go do something. So I came back here and everything. And so
I like your walk at the cemetery.
Oh yeah, that was on Monday.
That was interesting.
I like to go walk there
because it's peaceful.
It is.
I made 3 sets of earrings. Made these ones. It's hard to see them.
Those are cute.
And then
cute. I made it big when you showed them before. Do you want to show them and I'll make it big again? Whoops. Wait. It's not good. There we go.
I don't know.
Yeah, those are
right
cute.
there.
I like those.
Those are pretty.
The other ones I showed you already. These are very similar, but they're very similar. Oh,
yeah, I like those too.
I like the ones you showed earlier with the loops.
Oh, these ones there. These ones here. Let me show you those ones.
Earrings? Are those earrings or a ring? I thought they were a ring at first, but they're earrings.
These ones here.
I see.
Those are earrings.
I like those ones best.
I like those.
Yeah, those are pretty.
So I got more, but I'm just learning how to make the earrings. So I'm not that confident in them yet, but
I make my own earrings.
Yeah. Once you have all the little stuff for it, I don't have the proper. I need one of these. I need one of these pliers, but I need a bigger one. The one that has a round.
Yeah, I have all of those. I have a kit.
I only have this one, the bigger one. I only have this one, which is like the needle nose pliers.
Yeah.
And they only have round on the outside, but not on this part is still gridded, and that can wreck the wire and stuff.
Renee, Renee, you didn't say anything. You called me to check on me. You called me earlier and then you called me again. And I just thought it'd be funny just to answer. I don't usually go live on Wednesday, but I did it was a good time for Sam. And then I had to start even later than I usually start late anyways for Sam. And it was 1:30 there in the next day in Australia. But no, you didn't say anything wrong. You didn't ever say anything wrong. Yeah, I just answered the phone because I knew you wouldn't mind for me to answer it on the stream, and I was just being funny. I was like, oh, I don't get that many calls really, so I'd love for you to call me. Thank you. Dee calls me too because Dee doesn't like to text so much because it is like, I don't know, it's impersonal.
I don't like
I wish my kids would call me. And my son did. So it was my son's birthday. My son Ian's birthday, the one in Denver. It was his birthday yesterday. And I texted him and said, call me anytime because I miss you. And he texted me back and he said, I'll call you soon, Mom. But I don't talk on the phone to them. But it makes it really special when I do get to talk to them.
When they respond. That's good when they respond,
Yeah. Camp Goer 1 is here. Hey. Is it?
And that's what
Linda. He said her name.
I think Linda's her name.
I think it was Linda too.
That's what I said to my son sometimes, even if you don't feel like talking, just send me a thumbs up. Mom, I don't feel like talking today, but I'm good. I'm okay. Just so we know they're okay.
Yeah, that's good. And sometimes I don't get any response, and that is
so we have to be more vocal about it and say, this is the reason. Can you just send me a message to let me know you're okay? Because your mother, I'm still your mother. Still your mother, no matter how old you are.
That's true.
So I'm glad you didn't mind. I didn't think you would mind if I answered your phone. I was just gonna say, hey, nobody calls me. Nobody calls me. My kids I have 5 kids. My phone should be ringing off the hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even Glad call. I call Gladys Glad sometimes. Glad calls me sometimes. But yeah, and she calls me more than my kids do, really.
I got all of my little pieces for all the different earrings, for all the different things. So whenever I get mood.
My sister-in-law, who passed away in January, would make jewelry too. She made some pretty jewelry.
Your sister only passed away in January?
No, my sister-in-law.
Your sister-in-law. Well, they're still like sisters,
Yeah, I was closer to her than my sister because
I have a container full of beads and stuff to make jewelry.
Yeah, I have, I follow a couple crochet ladies. I follow a couple beading, stuff like that. I follow a couple people that are doing this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I get ideas from them. They teach me how to do things.
Oh yeah.
And they're not from Canada, so I'm not, we're not cutting each other's grass, stepping on each other's toes, because I'm over here, they're over there.
True.
Yeah, you can drop Shimmy Ray's link if you don't mind, Kenneth, or any of my other mods.
So can you, if you are you going to put your friend's link that passed away? Are you going to put his link in this video later?
It's already in the chat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we dropped it earlier. Yeah.
I know, but are you going to drop it in there? Are you going to save it later in the comments or on your video?
Yeah, it'll be saved.
Okay. Let me see if I can go to it now. And then maybe I'll leave and then hit that link and then leave and check that out. And then I'm probably going to go to bed because it is getting late. It's 2:00 in the morning.
See, that's the thing, you guys. Let me share something, because see, that's the thing. I'm going through stuff with, you know, disagreements or whatever with friends that I met on YouTube, and it's just sad. Life is too short, you know. Like, can we be kind to each other, and can we be friends? And could you just please not block me for no freaking reason, or because somebody said something to you about me and you don't come to me and ask me about it? Could we like love each other? Because like, you never know. We don't know what happened to Mike. He could have been in a car wreck. You know, he was on my live on Monday. What? He was in a car wreck Tuesday. He passed Tuesday. He was in my live Monday. You never know. You know.
Yep. You never know what someone's going through.
And that's why, like, I try to be healthy and stuff like that. But I was just talking to someone, and it was, I will say who it was. It was Marshall. I was talking about, you know, eating healthy and everything, and I was like, yeah, I believe in that, and to a certain extent, but to like live, like my sister-in-law who passed away, like I said, in January, she was diabetic, and she was in the end stages of cancer. She would eat what she wants. She would eat, you know, she would eat what she wants. She didn't eat a lot. She would eat small amounts of it. And it was so sweet. Like her daughter said it to me, because I was honored to be with her for the last month of her life. And I fixed for her last meal. And you want to know what her last meal was? Strawberry shortcake. And her, just a little bit, you know, she had the whipped cream in the refrigerator and the strawberries and the little cakes. I think they were little pound cakes. I think they were Entenmann's. And so, and my niece, her daughter said to me, you know, I feel funny. I feel sweet. I feel like that's sweet that she had strawberry shortcake for her last meal. Because, you know, like that little saying, like, life is short, eat dessert first. Like, and like, yeah, I did lose 40 pounds in 2008 by cutting back way back on my sugar intake. But heck, you know, I did that already.
Yeah, and you know what? After the diet stops, all that comes back. So just learning to eat a little bit of everything, that's healthier than going on these extreme stupid diets. Oh, no sugar.
And I lost 23 pounds, Anna. I lost 23 pounds, or almost 26 pounds of the 30 pounds I gained from COVID and from divorce weight. I lost most of it, and I was just eating what I want. I was just eating less, and I was eating like one big meal a day and not eating. But I was eating what I wanted, and that's what I feel, and that's what I believe. Like, eat what you you know, eat what you want.
Yeah, what you want and what you want.
Love people. You never know what somebody's going through. People.
Sometimes we need to eat our feelings away, and that's okay too. To have a binge night where you just want to have like junk food for dinner and watch TV with your kids. That's okay too. Me and my son used to do it every Wednesday, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. We would still eat our meal, but we would make sure that we only ate a little bit, so we'd fit in our chips and our chocolate and our, you know, sometimes the shake, you know, and then we watch Survivor. We used to watch. I miss those times. We watch Survivor, Big Brother,
and like I'm saying about, start crying now. Like I'm saying about my kids, I love them and I miss them, and you know, I'm not gonna always be around, and I feel like they are wasting time. I'm not gonna always be around, and like, if when I'm gone, are they gonna be sorry? Like, I wish, you know, I always talk about my mom. I wish I had my mom back, and you know, and I, you know, what can I say? I can't make them call me. I can't make them spend time with me, but I miss them.
Yeah.
Like I miss my daughter.
And you are a Venus sign, like my son, my Libra son. He's like that, and I think that's why he is like that. When I need to hear him, he connects with me because he's a Libra. He's like you. He feels me.
And it's a
You
Libra
know.
too. And that's why, I kind of like adopted him. I don't see, I get to see Kenneth all the time. Appreciate you, Ken.
Yeah.
You know, and my baby that I lost was a Libra too, and October is very hard month for me, and I'm trying to start having better Octobers, because it is my son's birthday on October 7th, is my oldest son's birthday, and I don't want to take away from his birthday because he's here, and to be sad about the baby all the time because the baby was stillborn a day before on the 6th.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And he was supposed to be a February baby. He was supposed to be born on February.
Wow. So he was really early.
Yeah, he was early, but he died of medication that a doctor gave me. So I have a lot of reasons why I do things, why I believe certain things, why I do my own thing, why I do my own tarot readings, why I check my own energy, because when I asked advice from the doctor, she said everything was fine. And my own intuition told me no, and I didn't listen to my own intuition. So now I have grown my intuition by doing what I'm doing now, and I'm not giving up because I'm never going to doubt my own thoughts.
Lisa A. Romano, I listen to a lot about relationships, and she talks about narcissists and codependency and all that. And she has a story like that too, because she had a surgery where she.
But this is doctors. This is professionals we're supposed to be able to trust. This isn't just regular people. This is professionals.
Yeah. But she almost died having a hysterectomy, and she bled out, and she almost died. And she knew, and she had that intuition, like you're talking about. She had that feeling.
Well, I've bled heavily in the last year, where I bleed for 4 weeks sometimes. My doctor told me that if it happens again, to go to the hospital. The doctor I have now. But I've got to go find out what's wrong with my uterus on December 9th. And that's anticipations. I'm trying not to think negative about it so I don't manifest anything. But, there could be a possibility that cancer came back, They did scrape me. They did all that, and they thought they got rid of it. And they checked me for a couple of years later. On a regular basis, but then now something's wrong again. Yeah. So that's why I say, you're right. And we don't know how long we have. And that's why I just want to live every day.
You don't know.
Because life is too short.
I got a little bit upset with my sister today because for me, it's my sisters that's like that. I'm always wanting to be around my sisters, always wanting to have a life with my sisters because we've always lived so far away from each other. Now we actually, 3 of us live pretty close to each other. And it's always something, it's like if I come up with an idea, someone else goes and does it with someone else. That hurts too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very
And the last boyfriend I had, his family did that. I come up with an idea, his family would go and do it on me.
That's sad.
Like, people can't come up with their own shit. And if they're gonna use my shit, if they're gonna use my stuff, then they at least could invite me.
Yeah, I don't get invited to do things with my kids either. They do
Don't
things.
feel bad.
They take your idea and then don't even invite you to your own idea.
My sister,
that is hurtful.
My sisters don't invite me for anything either. So
my sister is. I can't have contact with my sister. She's very toxic, unfortunately. And I'm sorry to hear this about your mom, Timmy Ray. That's
I'm sorry for everybody that's going through stuff right now.
Yeah, and people That's why you should be kind to everybody, because like you don't know what people are going through. And
Mhm.
then, and I maybe said things, and I say things to somebody maybe because I'm hurt and I'm going through something. And then, I'm thinking back, well, why is this person mad at me? What did I say? Of course, I said something wrong. I said something I shouldn't have said, or, I said something bad. And
No, but hurt people, and sometimes that's why we isolate ourselves when we're
yeah.
hurt, and we don't
Yeah,
come out
and
of
then
our
they're
state.
anticipating they've been hurt, and they're anticipating, oh, she's mad with this person. When is she going to be mad with me? And I'm thinking the same thing.
And then
Everybody's
when you
mad at
just
me.
don't,
When's this person going to be mad at me? Or
and
this
then
friend stabbed me in the back. When is this person going to stab me in the
okay,
back?
so this is how this is what I've experienced from the YouTube thing. Okay, so if you come online and let people know how you're feeling and you're really upset, other people get hurt. But it's you're just telling them how you're feeling about everything in life, and then other people get butthurt about it, right? So
Mhm.
then if you don't share it, then they're wondering what you're doing. Are they mad at me? Where are they? Why are they not uploading? Why are they not coming live? Are they mad at me? No, they're probably in a bad mood, and they know that they shouldn't be sharing that. That's how I've learned that. No, when I'm in a really terrible mood or I'm low energy, I just don't come on live. Then I don't piss nobody off anymore.
Welcome back, loves you.
If
Did you
everybody
drop
gets
Timmy
mad at
Ray's
me,
link, Kenneth?
Do what
'Cause you
now?
can. Did you drop Timmy Ray's link?
I did.
Thank you.
But
I
that
feel like
way,
I'm
I
back
don't make
in.
anybody mad.
If everybody getting mad at each other, I feel like I'm back in elementary.
Yeah,
Really.
sometimes.
It's like
Like
people should grow up.
blocking me.
They're an
Like
adult now.
what did I do? Is that a new channel membership perk? Getting blocked? What the heck?
Not to
Why
be
did you get
mean,
blocked,
but
and who blocked you? What'd you say?
Let's know. Not saying.
she can't talk about it.
I'm not
Oh.
I'm not saying. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Not to be
Well, we're
mean,
all
but all these people that are
we are all
blocking each
still
other
learning what we
because
shouldn't do. We are all still learning what we shouldn't and shouldn't do. We shouldn't be beating each other up or if someone says something wrong in the chat. You know how many times I used to get blocked in the chat when I first started going into like readers chat and I'd be like asking them questions and they'd be like just blocking me sometimes because I asked them too many questions and you're not allowed to do that. I didn't know that because it's not a personal reading. It's not a personal reading.
What were you saying, Hilda?
I forgot.
I think she was just wowed with me about what I went through with the online stuff.
No, what I was trying to say is people that block each other, that gets mad at somebody and all that, they need to get over it. They can't dwell on it because if you can't do anything about it, get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Christina said.
And stay friends.
This person needs to grow up.
Yeah, they do.
This person
For
needs
some
to grow
reason,
up.
for some reason, I've learned not to be mean about guys. Okay, Kenny? Some guys never grow up because they don't want to. And I tell them, if you've got a family and friends that care about you and they make mistakes,
yeah,
you need to grow up.
See, Kenny didn't totally get what you're saying, but she's saying like, no offense, Kenny, because you're a man in the room. It's not meant towards you.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah,
Kenny's the sweetest because, like Kenny did on his video earlier that I watched, he explained everything about the mistake he made and everything, and then what happened. Hey, we'll stand by you no matter what.
He's humble. I mean, and I don't.
Yeah. See,
he didn't have to do that.
I know, but he's honest about it. Yeah,
Libra men are like that. They're very sweet. They have a lot of feelings, and my son's
he's
like
honest about that, and that's the way it should be. People being honest to each other because they don't want them to get upset or whatever, like people do nowadays. And it's like I pray for them, and I'm going like, life is too short. You can't get upset with people. They make mistakes. Everybody's human.
Yeah. It's like,
I'm
you know,
sorry
like,
about
you can't
this.
make people
anyway.
wonder. If you mad at somebody, tell them why. You can't make them wander,
Yeah.
because if you make them
Yeah.
wander,
Exactly. That's what
this
I
person
was
could
going
change
through
their
that
whole life
today.
and then not even do what you needed them to do. You know?
That's why I said no offense to you, Kenny, because you're a guy, because a lot of guys never want to grow up.
It's
And
just,
that's what
it's
I don't
ridiculous.
understand. They don't want to take responsibility of their mistakes. Like they're always right and you're wrong. Because I've been through that so many times, and I tell them, hey, you're human like everybody else.
Mhm.
Everybody makes
Well,
mistakes.
we all have both sides in us, but women
Mhm.
have kind of like, you know, been women when the women movement came in, women really took charge, and then men backed off, and men should have never backed off. They should have just complimented each other, men and women.
Mhm.
You know, that's where men lost some of their masculinity, and that's why men are now afraid to show their masculine side, because women always want to be in control of everything, but they should meet at a happy medium, you know.
Mhm.
But there's not a lot of men are like that though. Some men are misogynistic and don't want the women to have any power too.
No, but
Yeah.
some men are willing to learn, but others aren't. You know,
Yeah.
just because they don't know, you can't crucify them just because they don't know. But if they're willing to learn, then we can't put them down for it, because at least they're willing to learn what they don't know.
Well, some of these guys learn from their experience from their parents. What they see their parents do, they do. That's the
But
way
that's
I've
so.
learned. Because
But
my
that's so.
ex-husband,
That's so.
my
It's.
ex-husband's dad was chauvinistic.
I
He
know.
said women should do this, women should do that, and listen to the man. And I'm
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, it's 50-50, not just the husband takes over and wife has to listen. I don't think so.
Yeah,
It's both
I didn't
he
have
helped.
any say.
I
I didn't have any voice in my marriage. And
well,
so
I
got
wasn't
really that
either.
old after 30
My
years,
ex,
especially.
yeah. Well, according to his dad, I wasn't supposed to have one. But my friend, she's very boisterous. She told me, no, you have a voice, use it. So I started using it, and he didn't
Yeah.
like it.
I wasn't
That's
gonna
why a
either,
lot of
because
married
that's
men
why
don't like me being friends with their wives, because I open their wives' minds to their own. Stand up for yourself. Stand up. Be
yeah.
your own self person too. Be your own person. But a lot of men,
Yeah.
they want a woman just to be there for them at their beck and call. They don't want that woman to have a life of her own.
Well,
I had a
see,
neighbor
he
up the
thought,
street that I would go and talk to, and she was like that, and she would tell me stuff and everything, and I would talk to her about my ex and about my son, and she would give me advice on what to say. And she told me the story once, and I was like, wow, that is the smartest thing. So she had a husband that was abusive, and he hit her, right?
mm-hmm.
Well, she got knocked to the ground, and she just played dead. She just stayed there until he had to call the ambulance. And
Wow.
so that she could get out of there and leave. And I was like, that's brilliant.
They did like
That is
there.
brilliant. She was just like, yeah, he hit me, knocked me to the ground. And she's like, I just didn't come to. So he had to call
I
the
don't think
ambulance.
she was knocked out.
Yeah. So he called the ambulance, and that got her out of there. So I
Then
was
he
like,
got in
oh my
trouble. I
goodness,
bet he
that
went
is
to jail.
so smart.
And he put himself in jail then too.
Yeah. But she had a really sad story too, because I think she had 4 or 5 kids also when she was younger. She was in her 70s, I think.
Wow.
And her husband was into the CB radios, and he was driving with 4 of the kids in the car, and he was messing with the radio, and he crashed, and they all died except for her oldest son.
Oh my God.
So it was that was so sad when she told me that. I was like,
Wow.
wow. And so that son she lived in Georgia, and he lived in, I think he lived in Oregon. I should find out where she is now, because she was moving. I was helping her before I downsized myself, because this was when I was still in the big house. She lived up the street from me. I helped her. She was downsizing and selling everything, and she would have this yard sale every weekend, and I'd go help her and selling all the stuff she had in her house. And her son came to visit. He was in law enforcement or whatever. I think his name was John. Yeah, because she was moving across. She was going to move over there and live with him and his family. So, yeah, and she kept having the yard sale and selling all this stuff, and it was so cute because I know a lot of people who are hoarders. I had another friend in that neighborhood who was a hoarder, trying to help her, but she wouldn't she wouldn't let her stuff go. And Fran, like, I would see, I got some things from her house, because this was like a couple of years before I did my downsizing. Like, I got this candle holder, and I would be, how much for this? And she'd be like, how much will you give me for that? How about $2?
Good night, Timmy Ray.
Like, so nice. Good night, Timmy Ray. And yeah, she was pretty cool. She was pretty cool. And I'd be like, I finally, because I had a peace when I finally separated from my husband, but we were living in the house together for 2 years. And I went over there one day, and I was like, I'm stopped trying to change him. So like, I was at peace. I was like, why do I keep talking to him? And she's like, it's like talking to a wall, isn't it? And I'm like, yes, exactly. Like talking to the wall. Like, why tell him, this, that, or the other? Because it was so funny. When we were building the house, and he'd be like, there's these 2 light fixtures. Like, which one do you like? And I'd be like this. It was hoping for me to pick the one that he was going to get, but then I picked the wrong one, and he'd be like, then he'd explain why, blah, 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 blah. This one's better because blah, 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 blah. And then he'd get that one. I'd be like, why did you ask me? Why did you ask me what I wanted?
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting.
Well, I should get out of here. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll go to 3 hours probably.
I'm supposed to go to my buddies tomorrow and maybe work on my camper or do something. I want to get it done. So then at least I can start taking it on the road to go to festivals, because festivals are going to start opening next year, especially. And fall too. Festivals are going to be open in the fall. All the different, fests. Mm-hmm. Do you have that in the States?
They have a lot of music festivals. Yeah, my son goes to them a lot.
No, we have like every town has its own fest. Like some towns will have like rib fest or bean fest, and that's like their main meal. Like everybody makes that dish. And anyways,
small towns have those.
Yeah, cider fest where it's like a bunch of different apple stuff or apple cider,
mm-hmm.
and there are a lot of vendors there. Yeah,
I miss doing those. When
Corn
I
on the
lived up
Cob
in Indiana.
Fest, like Corn on the Cob Fest
mm-hmm.
and Sunflower Fest.
We had Corn Maze Fest where we go through the corn maze.
I love stuff in the fall, and because my birthday's in the fall.
I love.
If I go down to Georgia, the Georgia National Fair is always on my birthday. I love
going to fairs.
I miss
you know what used to be on my birthday? The race car drivers. The race car driving on my birthday, May 24. We always have like the race car drivers come to our town here. Well, not our town,
like the Indy 500 and
quarter mile. Like quarter mile races.
Bicycle festival. That sounds good. I like fried pickles.
Pickle. I've never had a fried pickle, but I would love to try one day.
Fried pickles are good. I've had them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like fried pickles.
There's a place, I forget what it's called. They actually have a Facebook page called In a Pickle, and they got,
I've seen somebody. Go ahead, Kenny.
they got all kinds of different flavored pickles that you can think of, and I've never been to it, but I think Big Joe and Malia have, because they were talking about they were talking about it on one of their videos. I remember watching it.
It'd be like drinking wine, like, you can only taste so many.
My dad used to buy the big jars of pickles. And he'd tell me, here's your pickles, because I love pickles. And he used to buy them for me every year and wrap it up and give it to me for Christmas.
A jar of pickles.
Yeah.
Hey, on that note, I'm going to get out of here, guys. See you later. Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks for coming up. Appreciate
See you later.
I'll send you guys all a notification next time I go on, and you guys can be my friends.
Yes, I am. I have your bell rung, I'm pretty sure.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right. Talk to you later.
Have a good one, Cass. It's good seeing you.
You too, Kenny.
Now there's 3. We're going to 3 out. We're going to the top of the hour. What time is it here? Yeah, Hilda's on.
I got
Central Time.
12. Yeah, I got 12:16 a.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got 12:16 a.m.
So you're 2 hours.
I have 1:16 a.m.
You're 3 hours behind me in it, or 2 hours. Yeah.
You're Mountain Time then. I'm 1:17, and you're 2:17, right, Kenneth?
I got 2:17 my time,
Yeah,
so
I got 1:17. So we're 12:17, 1:17, 2:17.
Yep.
yeah,
Okay.
12.
Yeah, but it's early where Renee is.
What's whose link, Renee?
Oh, Cass's. Can you share Cass's links again? Thanks. It's Crafty Cass Love and Cass Love Tarot 111.
Excuse me.
So Moonman, you're in Tennessee?
He's somewhere near Georgia. I think he's on the Georgia line, I think.
Oh, okay.
Red, here's my coffee cup.
Oh, Yoda coffee cup. That's cute.
Yeah. There's a place here.
Hold up again. Wait, hold it up again.
Okay.
You gotta show us. Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
And it has different ones.
Ah, baby. I love Baby Yoda. Where's my Yoda go? Here's my Yoda.
I don't use it.
Hey,
I just let it sit. I don't use it because it's my collector's.
Chattanooga.
Plus, you remember those little candy things that used to have those little square candies with the heads on them that are antiques?
Oh, those, yeah. I used to have those. I have a Darth Vader one in my.
This one is I can't remember his name.
Chewbacca.
Yeah, Chewbacca. Yeah, it was given to me.
The coffee mug reminded me of my Wolfie mug. I got my Wolfie.
Seeing you over
Oh,
that.
how cool!
Yeah, I need to put more in my merch store.
Seeing y'all with those coffee mugs makes me want to get a cup of coffee.
Yeah, you know what it's making me think of? I got candy that I left here.
Oh,
I even have truck ones.
Okay, it's these. They're coffee. I can't remember where I got these. Somewhere. I got them a while ago. I think I might have left these here when.
And I
That was
collect
cool.
little symbols.
Symbols?
Yeah,
Cool.
porcelain ones.
Oh, those are cute. Let me make you
They
one.
got sewing machines on them.
Oh, those are cute. Yeah, I collected everything before
I have over 200 of them from different
Yeah.
states.
like I said, I had
And-
200 stuffed animals.
Well, my thimbles I will never get rid of because that was the first thing my dad ever gave me.
Oh,
I don't
I
care
hate
if I live in a
those.
camper or whatever. I would hang them up on one of the walls, stick it to it in a glass
these are little.
container.
I had dolls. I had 2,000 books. I had salt and pepper shakers.
I got a couple of those from my great grandma. I kept those. That was the last thing that she ever gave me. I have quite a few
I
things.
had
The
little
last
piggy
thing.
ones that were from my grandmother.
I had the little basket, looked like a basket with fruit and stuff in it for Thanksgiving that my great grandmother gave me.
These are what these are like. It's like a Tootsie Roll, only it's coffee.
Oh, I have Tootsie Rolls. That's all I have left right now.
I also got my almonds out.
Well, I
Okay.
have my Reese cups, my chocolate covered raisins,
We need to get
and my
more.
gummy bears. I reuse my canisters, and I got little gummies.
Renee has a question. Are you a seamstress or a quilter?
I do both.
Makes sense.
Sometimes I make my own clothing because everything I buy lately that's not made here in the US is falling apart really easy. And I don't like that.
Hmm.
So a lot of times I make my own shirts, like my bears.
Mm-hmm. That's
I go
cute.
buy the material and I make night shirts or shorts or dresses,
Mhm.
whatever.
So, I haven't seen it and I want to see it, Renee. So, is The Mandalorian? Is it on the Disney Channel? I want
Yes,
to.
it
I want to
is.
see it with Baby
It is.
Yoda,
I've
but I have
seen
not seen it.
the first one, the second one, part of the third one. I haven't
Okay,
seen all of them.
we are going 7 more minutes till the top of the hour. Is there somebody we can rate?
no, I don't know anybody right now.
I don't know anybody that's coming on right now this late.
Mm-mm.
Do you want to go, Kenneth? Alright,
Hey,
No.
I'm
It's
still.
been a long day, hasn't it? Oh my gosh. I'm ready to go to bed.
It's been.
Heck of a day.
Yeah, I will say that.
Well, for y'all, I was asleep.
I hope. I hope tomorrow's a better one.
It will be.
It's it's bound to be better than.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I can get that. I'm hoping I can get that walker Friday.
The what?
They mailed that walker out yesterday,
Oh, cool.
so I'm hope I can get it Friday. If not, it'll be possibly Monday.
Yeah, you can come on our live, Moon Man. Come on my live or Kenneth's live. That's how I got used to being
Hey,
on lives was Kenneth's live and Van
Yeah.
Vita.
The only way, hey, bitches, man, the only way you'll get used to doing lives is to come up on panel and just.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way you're gonna get used to it. Because if you don't, you'll.
My alarm on my other phone just went off. It's my fiance's daughter's birthday today. She turned 8 years old.
Oh. That's funny. And another thing, my alarms go off for when people are going live. Only I always remember Kenneth's because it's Friday. I have
Well, I
an alarm on Sunday for when G goes live.
I have those too for the
I
live.
set
I
it
have
for
them live.
when Charlie Grace goes live, but I sometimes miss it because it's right before my live on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And now
I got
the girls chat is Thursday. Is tomorrow. Girls chat is tomorrow.
yeah. Well, I got
Like,
V coming on in the morning, so that just went off. And everything for tomorrow morning.
oh, does she have her thumbnail up?
Yeah, she sent the link out to come up on the panel in the morning.
I'm always asleep then.
Yeah.
For her birthday, I got it.
I usually try to catch it, but
I'll be up, so I'll catch it.
sometimes I don't catch it. Sometimes I'm counting Z's at the time.
I'm usually counting Z's at that time. Most definitely.
But I know this past Monday. I don't. Did she even go live this past Monday, Hilda?
Huh?
Did Call Me V go live this past Monday?
A short one. A very short one.
4 more minutes. Thank you all for being here.
They were talking about a lot of people were meeting up. And she did
I'm
have a
excited
live
now
because
about
she
New
was
Mexico.
driving. She was driving when they had the
V.
chat. Yeah, V was.
Yeah, I knew
He was
they
going to
were
work.
having that Canada meetup this past weekend.
Oh yeah, and
And
they had a
that's-
lot of fun from what she said.
Yeah, that's when I met up with Roy and Becky this past weekend.
Yeah, I saw the taste test you were doing.
Yeah, the
See,
taste
I'm
test.
behind. I haven't watched that yet either. Oh, and Joy sent me a video.
And,
I haven't watched that yet either, but I'm going to.
I've been catching them up at night when I can't sleep. That's why I leave messages like the ones Kenny's done. I had to catch up on some of those. And it was like, okay, I better catch up on these. And I watched the one that he was doing the taste test while he was visiting with his friends.
Yeah.
Were the chips really good?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Chips are always good.
Surprisingly,
I got these because they're less carbs.
Surprisingly, those crab chips that I had in that one video,
Yeah.
they were pretty good.
The other ones? The hot ones?
The other one was good too. Now I like the burned up Spaceman Dudley. I like to burn him up. But well, he wanted to try it, so I gave it to him.
Well, it looked like y'all were having fun.
It was a blast, and then I was gonna film us going to Golden Corral because I actually on Saturday I took them to Golden Corral on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I took Bro and Becky to Golden Corral on Saturday about 4:30 that evening on Saturday, and we ate and they enjoyed it, and they said they liked that one we went to better than they did the ones at home. And
Good.
and then on Sunday I fed them. On Sunday I fed them barbecue,
Wow.
and that was the day I lost the walker somewhere.
Good night, Renee. And we're at 3 hours, so we're going to close it down.
Good night, Renee.
Good night, Renee.
Thank you all for coming up.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
everyone.
Hilda. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you, everybody that's still here. Love you all. Good night.
Good night,
Good
all.
night, everyone.